Did he swap it? Yeah. He swapped it. Wait, did he swap it? Oh, yeah, BAFILION. What? I'm gonna keep calling him BAFILION, but what's... Wait, shit. Okay. We started a little bit late, everyone. Sorry, it was just because of it's Fitzy's birthday. He's at IKEA getting presents. But we didn't start late because of him. We started late because of me as well. I went and watched Frankenstein and didn't message you until like 10 minutes before we were supposed to like try and organise things.
Also Fitzy's 21st. So.
It's his 21st birthday. And I didn't actually do the Uber Eats thing. Anyway, so look, we're doing it now though. We're doing it live. We're doing it now.
We're doing it now.
So what episode is it, Fitzy, again? I think it's 267.
265.
265.
Damn.
Wait, is it?
That's what it says.
No, I think it's 267. I'll adjust it later. Yeah, it does say 265. Damn. Anyway, so Leighton, who are you and what do you do? Let's dive into this whilst I have some Uber Eats.
I am a hairy little man.
Lovely. All right, let's Google that. Can we pull that up? A hairy little man. No, you've been a producer. You're a DJ. Like, what else do you do?
Yeah,
like?
so I've DJ'd out in the club since 2019.
Yeah.
It was my first gig. Back at where do they have Humble?
Humble.
Yeah.
Aberdeen.
Hotel.
Yeah.
The upstairs room.
Yeah. Okay. Was it still hip hop and stuff?
Sorry.
Was it still hip hop and everything?
No, it was for a bass event. I don't know if you guys remember Society. It was run by the same guys that run Filth, basically.
Yeah, I remember Society.
So
that was ages ago.
Yeah, it was more. They did it at Amber or Lucy's now a lot. And it was more towards like the trap, experimental bass rather than just dubstep.
Yeah.
So I got my first. I guess it was like a trial gig. It's like one of those like, you know, for up and comers. Like wasn't paid or anything like that.
Yeah, so, just giving it a go, giving it a crack.
Yeah,
right.
so I sent in a mix. Like we discussed before on the old tractors, and then
we're gonna dive into this. It's like,
so I started with the Tractor S4 and put a mix in, and I quickly realised I was like, wow, this is
different.
And then, my mate had some CDJs, so thankfully I got to try on them and muck around. And I was like,
and then you never look back, right?
I was like, this is just so much easier. Like I can set good points all the time. And anyway, so never looked back after that. But so that was my first gig, and then my first official gig was at actually at Gilkinson's. It was a bass house gig.
Okay.
I played. So for those who don't know, I used to play under my alias Morpheus.
Okay.
So that was my alias till about the start of last year, actually.
So when did you first get into music then? Like, what was your
right,
roots
okay,
like?
yeah.
Like,
So
what-
I've played guitar since I was 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So
hell yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I grew up, I learned electric guitar when I was 6.
Yep.
I've always been a music dude. Started out in metal, like Metallica, who I'm actually going to see on Saturday.
Yeah. They're playing this Saturday?
They are at Optus Stadium.
Oh, damn. That's going to be good.
Yeah, Metallica, like Led Zeppelin. I think my dad and my mum kind of listened to that growing up, so I just naturally did that. So yeah, I played guitar when I was 6, was in like school bands and stuff when I was like 12, all that kind of stuff. I was actually in a band in 2017. Yep, so I was in a band called Smooth Cactus.
Hell yeah. Do you have any social media or anything like that at all?
I think we have an Instagram, but
let's try and pull it up.
I don't know what's on there. Haven't touched that thing in years. Still, so that was with a couple of like my mate who got married on the weekend was the singer. My neighbor, who was my neighbor since we were 7.
That's why you look so fly.
Yeah,
You need it. Ooh,
pretty fly for a white guy.
look at me.
Oh yeah. That is actually why I have a haircut, because I had a wedding, so I had to look nice.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
So we were a 5-piece. I was, guitarist, lead guitar, and we used to make like some sort of rock. I couldn't really it wasn't like surf rock or anything like that, but it was kind of along those lines of, I guess, Sticky Fingers and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yep.
Kinda, but more like
stoner rock kind of stuff.
but more metal, like more. It had riffs. So
Just quickly, I just wanted to say, so sorry for that little delay with just me playing my phone just then, but we've got a surprise coming for birthday boy over here. It's gonna be good.
got the bricks.
I just got this going on a loop right now.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's Lewis who got married on the weekend.
Here, Smooth Cactus.
Yeah, that's I think the only thing we posted 436 weeks ago, which was a teaser for one of our tunes.
Can that audio be played?
Yeah. I think it's one of our songs. No, there wasn't even a song. It's just like us in practice. So we just put some audio in practice.
So you were a guitar player then, or?
Yeah, I still play guitar.
Yeah, hell
every
yeah,
now and
okay.
then. I think if you go, there's probably a post with all of us in it. Yeah, there you go.
And so
there's me when I had long, wearing the same hat, I think, as I am right now.
It looks to be identical.
I do love this hat. It's been doing the rounds. So there's Jared, who's on the left. He's the bassist. He was in a big Perth metal band, but he decided Tempest Rising.
They were so good.
Yeah, with Vin and stuff. So that he was the main bassist for Tempest. Well, he was the bassist for Tempest Rising, but he's one of my old friends.
Hell yeah.
The guy in the middle is the drummer, Saunders, who the reason we kind of disbanded was he went to go live back in Hawaii. So
damn, okay.
he was like, I'm outie after 2 gigs. So
well, only 2 gigs, and he's like, I'm gonna go live in Hawaii.
well, he was always yeah. So he left. We Sam, who looks like almost like he has no body, to be honest. His head's kind of floating there. Him. That's the neighbor that I grew up with since I was 7. And he was the other guitarist. And then Louis is the singer who got married on the weekend. And he is in another band now called Bad Boogie. If you guys go look them up, if you like funk, they're quite cool. They got some cool shit out at the moment.
Now, was it spelled like Bad Barbie or?
No, Bad Boogie.
Boogie.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
no
B-O-O.
Boogey. Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's them.
So when did the shift kind of happen then? Because like, if you've always been playing guitar and been in bands and stuff, like when did you discover electronic music?
Well, they actually make some funny content.
That's alright.
They make very funky, like Red Hot Chili Peppers kind of stuff, I
Yes.
guess.
Safe to play the audio?
Yeah.
Well, they're not signed to a label or anything, are they?
No, they're self-releasing kind of stuff, yeah.
Vibing this.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
cool.
they're really cool band.
Yeah.
So there's 2 brothers in the band.
Yeah.
So I know we're talking about these guys, but so Crystal, the girl, he married on the weekend, got 2 cousins, sorry. So it's 3 cousins, Tony, Timmy, and Tommy.
Tony, Timmy,
Tony,
and
and
Tony.
And there's I can't remember his name. There's a white bassist, but the 3 they're all Asian, Vietnamese. They're all Vietnamese. So she's Vietnamese, they're Vietnamese.
That's epic.
Epic band, go check them out. They're absolute legends.
Yeah.
basically, I think it was just after the band kind of was like, so getting 5 people together once a week.
It's difficult, right?
It's very difficult. And then on top of that, like, yeah, we started out with the same kind of musical mindset, but you kind of like, you go in a little bit different directions, right? And then with 5 people, you're...
How old were you when you were in this band? Like,
2017. I was probably like 22. 23,
yeah. That's it. Like, around the early 20s, that's when everyone's like getting creative, and then they will go off in different directions and do that
and
thing, right?
so like, I mean, me, Sam, Lewis wrote all his own lyrics. Me and Sam, probably we wrote most of the tunes. Sometimes we were on the same page, sometimes we weren't. Like I was probably more aggressive, growing up as like a heavy metal guy. He was probably more like chill, mellow. So that's where we kind of found a balance. Which did work.
That's a good thing though, because sometimes a band needs that.
Yeah, for sure.
You need to have, like,
and you got to have that compromise. Sam is the most stubborn guy in the world, so that was a bit fucked. But
Message to pass on from Bro Mad to you.
Yes.
He says you're a loser with a green heart.
With a what?
With a green heart.
Oh, Bromad's firing shots.
Dude, he's literally a little fat green goblin. Whatever, man.
Big shout out to Bromad.
Small shout out to Bromad.
Small shout out, big shout out.
I love that guy. Me and him have the best love-hate relationship. So,
but yeah, keep going. So
and it was one of those things where, like I'd have this vision. Like you said, the compromise did work. But yeah, after that kind of fell through, I was like, okay, well, DJing, I'll try DJing. So got the tractor, gave it a bit of a shot. So that was 2017. Probably just practice at home. I used to practice at Hen House because Jared had a membership there. So we used to go down.
Can we pull up Hen House? A
Had
little bit of sponsorship
plug
for that?
a little Hen House.
Like, cause they've been going for a while.
They haven't.
They support locals and everything. They're really good.
They're really cool because they do like obviously music and like live music. They do the DJ stuff now. They've got the podcast room, so they've got a bit of everything.
That's it. Really trying to be like a variety of stuff that they can host.
Yeah. Hen House is awesome. So we used to go there, just jam it. Like so. We might jam out as a band, or he would jam out with Tempest Rising, and then we'd just use the room afterwards and do the DJ
That's
stuff.
pretty good, though, because Tempest Rising was quite a big band, right?
They were.
In WA.
For Perth, yeah, they were.
And then it's just like, they've just finished using a recording studio. Go have a go.
Have
a muck around.
They're all legends. I'm friends with all
that's
those
epic.
Guys. And then so the shift kind of started. I mean, to me, it kind of makes sense that dubstep, especially like the heavier side of dubstep, is it's the metal equivalent in the EDM scene. I mean, you look, there's like a lot of artists that actually have made that kind of blend with like Sullivan King, PhaseOne.
Yep.
And I did start off with a more... I've always been a deep dubstep guy, so like the deep, chill, wobbly stuff. But I've always had that penchant to listen to the heavier stuff, and I kind of thought I'll play heavier. And I played a bit of both. Didn't really like rhythm. Never really liked rhythm.
But see, that's what gets me though, because like, for me, dubstep was classic Casper, Rusko, Adventure Club, like, old school kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then, like, at some point, it just seemed like dubstep just forked off and made like 5 or 6 or 7 different genres.
Yeah. Well,
like,
obviously you had, Skrillex
with bro step kind of stuff. Yeah. But I mean, like, wasn't there like Trench? Like,
so Trench is rhythm. So Trench was rhythm before rhythm was rhythm.
Okay.
So
right. That's what I was always trying to like. What the hell's the difference?
No. So rhythm wasn't a thing until about 2015. It started becoming an actual solidified genre.
Yeah.
If you go listen to like the earlier Bad Clap, Tramper stuff, it's technically rhythm.
Yeah.
But it wasn't classified as rhythm. It was also properly made, so it was like quite good. It was quite good music. Like listen to Head Crush, like still insane.
I want to quickly ask, what do you think about the whole like a long time ago, Rob Swire posted on Twitter and he said that all the new dubstep DJs are just using serum patches to make their rhythm.
I don't know for myself. Yeah, I don't just use serum patches.
No, I just meant like when he was saying that, it seemed like there was this huge surgence of rhythm just coming out.
I mean, it's pretty basic kind of heavy sound design stuff. And then with the introduction of like sample backs and stuff, obviously very easy to get your hands on it.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't have to do too much to really change the sound.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like, well, yeah, we should dive into that at some point. Yeah. So yeah, where were we before? Sorry. Usually you're the one that does that. Man.
Yeah. No, we were talking about where I was going. Oh yeah, that's right. So how I started to get into it. Yeah. So I guess it was kind of like the like I said, the metal equivalent of the EDM world. So I was like, cool. Always loved dubstep. My love for dubstep really became a thing. Like I used to listen to Skrillex and all that stuff. In high school, a bit of Casper. Actually, he picked an absolute banger for my title.
Yeah,
shot,
that's it. Roscoe Woo Boost. Yeah,
Roscoe Woo Boost.
That's what I mean, like that dubstep.
Yeah,
so groovy.
Yeah, so I started with all that stuff, and then the emergence of like Shape and Basement was like my, when they're weekly or monthly, I guess. And so big shouts to so. Big Ape and Basement, Amber to a point as well was definitely a thing. Not as much for me personally. R.I.P. Although like Lucy's is pretty good now. I mean, like they've done it up pretty nicely.
It's red instead of blue.
Yeah. And it's only like a 45 instead of.
Do they still have all the posters on the walls as well?
They have different posters on the walls.
Oh, they put posters. Yeah, I was about to say, because you have to put different ones up.
Yeah.
So they have Dead Kennedys and Led Zeppelin, and then it's house music.
Yeah, because they tried to be a live music venue.
Yeah, well, when it first opened, I did the first 10 weeks every Friday and Saturday there.
Yeah.
And I did midnight to 5 a.m. every Friday and Saturday, and it was good.
I think they've still got their old band places and stuff there.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know what's crazy? I've got a Lucy's bar card.
Really? Yeah.
Like it says Lucy's on it.
Yeah.
I went to use it the other week and they said no.
Yeah.
I was like, but this is the same place. It's still $10 for Lucy's.
But they probably got a new system or new cards or.
Yeah, but it's just a bar. Like it's just a little token card. It's not like a card.
So you just give it to them, they take it.
Yeah. And I was like, surely I can use this. Like this is still Lucy's. They're like, well, no, it's not. I'm like, well. No.
It kind of
is, but
that's
so
what it says on your liquor license, right?
I do also have I found a Amber Admit 1.
Really?
So, I get that. I don't know who would sign it, but surely some of the thoughts from back in the day that hung around Amber would like, be keen to sign it.
But so like you dove into dubstep.
Yeah.
Primarily, did you find any other genres at all, or you just went straight into
I just started
with
dubstep, and then so I was playing, and then after a couple years of sticking to playing like deep dubstep and that kind of stuff, I didn't want to jump into the rhythm, and that's when like Basement all that kind of died, and so the only thing was really Filth. Filth was really pushing the scene in Perth, and could really only get booked as opening, really, like with the sound I was playing. I played some more like experimental bass kind of stuff, which I opened PhaseOne. I got picked for the competition to open for PhaseOne at Metro City, which is pretty cool. I think I got picked specifically because I wasn't playing rhythm like everyone else. I was pushing different sounds, which are now starting to come back in. Like so, G-Rex, right? This was 2020. I was playing G-Rex, Peekaboo. These guys hadn't even touch the surface, really.
Yeah, okay.
Really pushing that like trappy dubstep hybrid kind of sound.
But that's what's so fascinating, right? Where it's like with music, there is the surface level, and you dive deeper into the genres, and there's just so much.
I've always
music
been
out
someone that has prided myself on trying to play a set where you can't Shazam anything.
That's a good thing.
If you can't, I can't remember who told me that very early on, but I was like, if you can't Shazam a song in the whole set, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So I like
That's
to
a really good thing. Actually,
yeah. I like to really deep dive into SoundCloud. Like I will sit there and just crate dig in SoundCloud. I know it takes a few hours to find a few good songs, but I like having those songs that no one else really has.
That's it. It's kind of like trading cards, right? It's almost collectibles. It's just like having a bootleg that nobody else has.
Yeah.
And then being able to play it, and everyone's just like, "What is that?"
But then you get this fine line of gatekeeping.
Yeah.
And pushing the artist, right? Because like one half of me wants to push these underground artists because they deserve to be pushed. The other half is like, well, I kind of found this guy. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to give you this song. Like,
but sharing is caring.
No, you are right. You are right.
Yeah.
But then like, when you're in a competitive scene, it's also like.
But that's where it's so fascinating once again, right? Because it technically shouldn't be competitive.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, like
It is.
I talk about it off camera and on camera, but the idea of it's just like having so many DJs that come through the scene every year, and when these DJs come through the scene, not naming events or anything, how do we fit them into the 9 nightclubs,
You
8 nightclubs that we've got?
It's hard, and it's only going to get worse with
Every year, 100 kids.
every year. I
come
mean,
through.
like obviously I was part of Splendid and doing the teaching DJing there, and then we have where I met you, your shop.
Yeah.
Your shop.
Oh,
right?
you said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to say it.
No, I don't mind. Yeah. No, that's why I wasn't going to name names.
Oh no, I'm just
But
saying.
yeah,
But
yeah.
you're all DJ competition.
It's controversial, but it's not controversial because it's just all the kids coming in. But as
I like your shot for the idea of a one-off set. I really like it. Like you saw the old ladies, right?
giving it a go.
Yeah,
Getting
really
involved, the culture, the fun of it. Yeah, I agree.
I really like your shot for that because it's like, hey, like I'm 50, you know, this is something that's like a 6-week course, whatever it is.
Yep.
Like, yeah, the problem of the flip side of that coin is you get all these new DJs.
And they're like, I'm gonna play.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna do that. I want that.
The only thing is,
But not a lot of them. It doesn't happen all the time. I have to say. From the years, it seems like it's like give and take because there's so many people.
not only that, they have to have the actual drive.
Yeah.
It's like a shiny new object, right?
Yeah.
You get that shiny new object, and you're like, cool, this is really fun. Like, I'm gonna DJ and blah blah. But like, a lot of them don't stick around.
Yeah,
like,
they're
just
polished
in
well
general,
off.
not even just your shot, just in general. Like,
Yeah.
they play a few sets, and they're like, oh, but like, I mean, even for me, like, I'm not that great with social media.
Well, see, I've always called it the circuit. I've always called it doing the circuit.
Yeah.
Because it's like you might just focus on playing on one gig that's like at this one event or whatever, but then you go off and play other gigs, you play other events, and it's like you will stick it out and you'll keep doing that circuit and keep doing that, you know, the rubber band effect, keep going around.
And there's also like you're talking about this circuit. There's
Yeah.
also certain events that actually harm your name. Again, we won't name.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
we won't
it's-
go
yeah.
in and name any names.
But yeah,
of
no, I've
events.
heard about that in the past where it's like you're playing for X, so you can't play for Y.
Yes.
And it's like, but it's the same genre. What? Like,
Yeah.
But it's just, it's the nature of the industry.
Nature
right?
and maybe the type of club that it's held, the event's held in,
Yeah.
or the people that run it. There's, a matter of variables.
But see, that's where I would find it's like, it's a thing for WA. It's a thing for Perth, right? Because if you go to Melbourne, or you go to Sydney, maybe not Sydney, but you go to Melbourne, or you go anywhere else around the world that have so many different clubs,
True.
so many different options.
Yeah, Perth's a lot smaller.
That's when they'll probably be like, well, who cares if you're playing at Revolvers next week or something like that? If you played this week, it's all good. Or if you're playing here first and then you're playing Revolvers later on, whoop-de-doo. It's like we're all surviving. But hospitality here, it's always struggled a little bit because
Where we are in Perth.
where we are.
The most isolated city,
Yeah.
capital city in the world.
I think
So-
we're actually number 2 or number 3. I think.
Has that changed?
Yeah, I think it's changed. Can we Google it? Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in
The ice
Russia
cap's
now.
melted and they've pushed it further.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. It was
Pushed
just
them further
distance
away.
further
Yeah,
away. Yeah, yeah. But then, like, how have you found production? So, when did you decide to dive into production?
Okay, so I was like I said, I was DJing under Morpheus. I actually did house for a little bit as well, so I was
Yep.
playing like bass house kind of stuff. I've dabbled in production for a while.
Honolulu.
Really?
Honolulu.
Hawaii.
Is the long?
It actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that does because there's like it'd be.
Because it's like so far off the coast of the States.
But
True.
is there another city on the island, or is that the only city? Because if that's the only city, that makes total sense.
3,841 kilometres from San Fran, whilst
Yeah.
Perth is 2,104 kilometres from Adelaide.
Yeah, right. Okay.
From Adelaide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Radelaide.
I know
Yeah.
why they're doing it for Adelaide. But.
Radelaide.
Yeah.
Radelaide. Well, it's capital city.
But then it's saying Auckland holds it,
Auckland.
that title by definition.
Look, it's Perth is in
But then it's
Yeah, no,
correcting-
Perth's got the record. Don't worry about it.
Look,
Just don't Google it,
We're
okay?
very isolated. That's
Yeah,
what the.
we're very isolated.
No,
No, I think we wait. Maybe we have the award for the longest city,
Yes, it's true.
the longest city,
No longer.
because it
makes
goes
sense.
from Joondalup
Yeah.
to Mandurah
Yeah.
now.
Is that Mandurah actually part of the
Yeah.
the suburbia?
Yep.
I guess.
It's really weird, like the sprawl of it all. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider it a part of Perth. It's,
No.
Yeah,
I think like Rocco that's kind of the cusp. Maybe Safety Bay.
I don't know, like for me, like city of Perth, is that, and just the immediate surrounding areas. Like,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, how far do you go?
geographically, when I look at a map, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
Perth's there.
Yeah.
All the other places is like,
Yeah.
it's.
Even when I'm down like Coburn, that's not
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't understand it, and I've
Yeah.
tried to. But
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just like.
Yeah.
but
Anyway,
it's-
back to the music.
Back to the music. I know what you're saying. Back to the
Yeah,
music.
we know what you're saying.
It was probably So I got Ableton at the start of last year, and that's when I would say I properly started taking music production seriously. I dabbled infrequently over the years, probably the last 2 or 3 years before that, on FL Studio, and I didn't really have anyone teaching me.
No one teaches it here. It's like you have to, even to look up online. There isn't that many.
There actually is a lot online.
Oh, there is? Okay.
To Eliminate, he uses FL in here. He doesn't even mean to, but you should watch his videos. He's quite
Yeah.
funny. He'll teach you. There is a way to do it, but I find I'm not very good with learning online.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And like I'm okay with it. Like I can copy things, like little short tutorials.
But more like ask questions and.
yeah, just being able to like navigate things, and like I didn't really know what I was doing in FL. I was kind of copy and pasting a lot and just
Yeah.
literally fucking around. Like
Yeah.
like I didn't have an actual musical sense of like, you know, whatever, EQs or anything like that. So I was just doing things. And then I was like, no, at the start of last year, I was like, no, I want to take this more seriously. So one thing for me, I think like putting money or spending money on something, you have skin in the game, right? You invest. Like I said, I bought this laptop. I bought Ableton, which costs about $1,000 or whatever it costs.
Yeah. It's a
You've
lot.
made that initial investment, okay?
Yeah.
So once you've made that initial investment, you want to get some return of your investment. Having, shouldn't say, I had a cracked FL, right? So someone had given me a cracked FL, right?
Yeah,
So
someone did. You didn't acquire it yourself, right?
no, someone did. Someone actually gave me a cracked FL.
Yeah, on a thumb drive, right?
Yeah, actually, I think it was. I actually genuinely think it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
just to save your ass.
yes, yeah. No, I actually genuinely believe that. I think that's what happened. An old friend of mine gave me a cracked FL.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And yeah, I played with it for a bit, and I was like, but because I didn't have any money on skin in the game, or there's nothing. It was just up to me, and I didn't have that drive. And I don't know. FL was very confusing to me. Like getting Ableton, things just
made
clicked.
sense.
Things made sense. And so as soon as I got it, I reached out to a friend, an old friend, who actually we should look him up. Lowbrain. He goes under Lowbrain. Amazing producer. He's doing numbers. He's doing pretty well. He lives named Angelo.
Hell yeah. Is he local as well?
He is local.
Okay.
He's local. He makes music that I wouldn't say is really, it's not for like clubs as per se.
This gentleman.
This gentleman here. He's an amazing gentleman.
Follow.
Old friend of mine. Everyone go give him a listen. Always will plug him. He is a wizard when it comes to. He understands synthesis. This man knows
That's cool.
what the hell he's
If he's
doing.
watching, you should come on. I'd love to dive into that.
I will hook him up with
Like
you.
I really want to get a guest on that. Can how some people do DIY synths.
Yeah.
Like
Oh no, he can do everything from
that's
scratch.
so cool
Yeah.
to be able to make your own.
Bromate's the same.
Really,
Bromate's-
Bromate can make his own synth.
Yeah.
Well, like
From
modulations.
scratch. Yeah, for sure.
Stefan, you coming back on? I didn't know that. We didn't know that last
Most
time.
of his stuff would be signed to labels, so I
Yeah.
don't know. There's a remix, the Lowbrain Studios one. That's just a remix of that one's actually doing numbers. It's the Flume one. Maybe if you go on his SoundCloud or
We can't risk it. That's the only problem.
no, that's fine. That's so fine.
Yeah,
All
like it's
good.
just because now we've been doing that stream thing.
Yep.
Like I got a very angry email from YouTube and Facebook or Meta, basically saying if I continue copyright striking, they'll disable the accounts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's all good.
So it happens. but-
Don't risk anything because
Yeah.
all of his stuff's signed to Love Club.
Okay.
If I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys know what Love Club is, quite a big house label.
Yeah, that rings a bell actually.
Yeah, he's making very fun kind of house stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
When I first started, he made a little bit of Two-State Garage with me. But yeah, so he was an old friend of mine who I hadn't seen. I'd only met him like once or twice. Through the same guy that had the CDJs, Nick, and he came around to my house one time. got along with him. You know, followed each other on social media and stuff. And I saw that. So he used to be a car photographer, hence the little car over there. And he was getting out of that and going into music production. And I was like, this guy's pretty good. And my another friend said you should probably hit him up if you're starting this. So this was at the same time, a couple months after I'd started working at Splendid. He lived around the corner, so I would go work at Splendid during the day, most of the day, and then I'd go around to his afterwards, and it was basically a crash course in Ableton. And he did it just as a friend, like he didn't charge me.
That's
anything.
epic.
Yeah.
Just to give you a go and just be like, yeah, no, come hang out. I'll teach you
Like I
bits.
said, we get a lot. I would say he's one of my good close friends now because of this. But not even, we can talk about whatever, not just music. But because he lived around, I would just go see him every afternoon, and he basically filled my brain very quickly with a lot of information that I didn't know how the fuck to process.
Yeah.
So I was just
That's
like,
the thing about it with
there's so
Ableton
much.
and like with
There's so
DAWs,
much. Yeah.
digital audio workstations.
yes.
It's engineering
And
to
it's
the simplest form. It's so complicated.
And it is.
Everything, yeah.
I mean, even big artists are constantly learning. Like
Yeah.
there is so much. There's new update. You know what I mean? There's things happening all the time. And
Yep.
and it's
And
such
even the
a
back
journey.
end as well, when it's like things aren't computing and your CPU's lagging and you're like,
Yep.
how do you
Yeah, yeah,
reduce
yeah,
the
yeah.
load
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
all that
100%.
shit, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I think when I started, I had some shitty little Lenovo laptop that was on like 40% CPU.
Yeah. All the time.
And
as soon as
I
you
wasn't
open
even
it.
doing anything.
Yeah.
Whereas this obviously just handles everything.
Yeah, with the MacBooks, right? They're
The
built for
MacBook
it.
Pros,
yeah.
man, absolute beast. It's funny they have worse specs and everything, right? But they're twice as expensive, but they work.
I don't know if this is true anymore, but do you know the reason why Macs work so well with like MIDI and plug-in audio interfaces and stuff like that?
It also works with like Adobe and stuff like that too. Yeah.
The reason why though is because when you have a computer like a PC, right? What you have is you have your motherboard, you have your bus, and then you have like your RAM, and then you have all the other bits that connect to it and everything, right? Like USBs and stuff.
Yeah.
But with Mac, they take the bus out. The bus is actually built into the motherboard.
Ah.
So when it's built into the motherboard, instead of going USB, RAM, then bus, then motherboard, it just goes USB, RAM, motherboard.
So
that's
streamlined.
It's all streamlined.
Yeah.
Get yourself one of these.
A Razer Core.
An
external
external
graphics
GPU.
enclosure.
For
What,
like
a laptop.
Yeah, yeah. You get USB-C, you slap it in, and it helps takes a lot of the load off because it's a lot of like.
To be honest,
process-
mate, like this is
that would
good.
probably, yeah, that's
So
an
this is
M3.
the M3 from last year.
Yeah,
and
that'd be fast.
it's fast. Like I showed him before, I bounced the song within like a minute. So maybe later down the track when it starts to like overload.
Yeah.
I try to put. I've got the little SS. I don't know if you can see. I got a little SSD.
Yeah, on the back,
With
yeah.
my little guy at the back. So that I try to put a lot of the samples and all that stuff.
That thing
on
looks so light the way you pick that up.
there. This it's quite heavy.
It just
It's
Like-
it's not the lightest for a laptop.
yeah, no, that is quite heavy.
It's for yeah. But I kind of like it because I just like
No,
I
it
do
sit
bring
on
it
your
around,
lap
but
well.
it doesn't feel like a
Yeah, it doesn't feel flimsy. Yeah, it feels
not at
sturdy.
all. But yeah, that's 500 gigs, so that's
More than enough then, yeah.
more than enough for like
Yeah.
samples and stuff like that. It takes a lot of the load off.
But then, so you were going to that guy's house after
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Splendid.
low brain.
How did
Yep.
you fall? Like, so what was Splendid then for you as well? Like, what?
So Splendid for those who don't know, Splendid is a DJ school.
Yep.
We
Is it?
teach-
It's still going?
No, well, yes and no. So we've
Okay.
actually just recently closed up like the bricks and mortar side of things.
Okay.
We're going for 2 years. It just wasn't financially viable.
Yeah, it's so hard to
With-
make money out of things,
With
right?
the music, the day and age we're in, yeah, big Splendid. We're still running as a company. We still have we call Splendid Underground, so it's a chance to actually showcase students.
Mhm.
So what we had was a 10-week course, and at the end of the 10-week course, you also get a guaranteed set at a club. So I think personally, like it's a huge step into the industry.
Mm.
Obviously, it was me, Bromad, Where's Holly, and I think those are 3 main instructors. We had Lucy over from England for a while, but you got access to our network, right?
Really? So it was only like you got 3 or 4 work running
Yeah,
the
yeah.
entire show.
We had the big boss, big DJ Fletch, but
okay,
he was
yeah,
more
yeah.
behind the scenes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He
I was
wasn't
about to say
teaching
it's like
as
if it's just you,
No.
Yeah, it was
He was
that'd be a
the-
lot of work.
He was the money behind it and the
The
idea.
brain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
yeah,
We
yeah,
were
yeah.
the workers. And yeah, like just going back, we had people that have done your shot and stuff like that, and like I said, there's nothing against your shot whatsoever, but it's not personalized. And so the big difference is, yeah, you do 6 weeks for X amount of dollars, but you're in a class of 10 to 20 people.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, for certain things it's quite cool, like your first time, all well and good. But with us, it's personalized. You get 10 weeks. Or now you can just do like lessons. Like you can just book myself in or Bromad in.
Yeah.
We can just do lessons. But yeah, we had the 10-week course. You did personalized lessons, and it allowed me to adjust to each student. Not every student's coming in at the same level. Not every student learns at the same pace. Some people are visual. Some people are listening. Like so
audio, visual, like, and just like in front of you, watching and learning on the job kind of thing. Like,
and like, you know, some people pick things up quicker. So I didn't have, I guess, a set course. It was a tailored course to each individual. Yeah. And over those 10 weeks, like, I confidently can say I got some good results. I think you guys know a fair few of the boys that have come out of Splendid from myself, like Hortzy, like Magsy.
Yeah, they were all over here yesterday.
Oh, were they? Yeah, of course they were.
Yeah, they're here for Lynch and Friends. They're all mixing. And Magsy can whip up a good set.
Yeah, so
holy crap.
Yeah, like, Magsy did come in with, like, he was already producing, and that's what I'm saying, like, he's different. He came in at a different level. However, his mixing, like his doubling and all that kind of stuff did, in my opinion, need bit of help, and he was like, cool, thanks, like that's why he came to Splendid, and I think I helped him out a fair bit with that. Hayden Watsy, he opened Nobu last year. He was one of my students, so
yeah, it's pretty cool though, right?
Believe it or not, when Hortzy came into Splendid, he didn't know what anything did.
Really?
Yeah,
so he just completely,
I taught him from the ground up.
Yeah, and he played a wicked set yesterday.
Oh, dude, all those guys, I feel like a proud dad.
Yeah,
I feel like a proud dad.
But then, do you mainly teach just then dub? Do you dive into drum and bass?
No, like
house
whatever they want to do.
Yeah,
they're all DnB guys.
Yeah,
they're all DnB guys.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Look, every bass genre, even bass house stuff, it's all the same. Realistically, it's all done. I would say dubstep house, all the slower kind of BPM stuff's all done in like 8 bars.
Yeah.
DnB's more 16 bars. You can still break it down into 8 bars, but it's more 16 bars.
It's not progressive enough to be 32 though. And it's like
no. So it's all, look, 99% of the songs are the same.
Yeah.
Roughly the same structure. You can, you know. So it's very transferable.
It's really funny with that because I play every genre and I play every BPM.
Yeah.
And like I go and play 6-hour sets and.
Oh, that's right. You said you play weddings and stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't.
Not weddings, bars and.
Yeah, I only play bars.
Yeah.
But it's like the Saturday that just went past, I did a 4.5 hour set actually.
Yeah.
But you know when you do 5 hour, 6 hour sets and you go from 72 BPM to 85 to 95 to 100 and you just work your way up and down and you're moving it by 5, 7, 15 if you want to because of the mixed in key kind of thing with Tractor. True. But being able to do that, it's so different compared to just playing just drum and bass.
Oh man.
Or just because like it was funny because when we did the Infra-Red streams the other day when Memories took over, right?
Yeah.
And it's like doing a double and it's like like for me to just stand there and go, so all it is that, okay, both the volume faders are up. I understand that both tracks are playing. But then when I'm just going using my crossfader...
Don't forget triples.
I
would be quad chopping, but I'm missing a deck.
But then, like... guess what? All right. Hey, Jess, can you please open the garage? The birthday present's here. The little green button up there. The birthday present's here.
Birthday present's here.
Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. The episode's still running. All right, is this on camera as well? Yeah. Hello, sir. Hi, pick up Alex. Here you go. Thank you very much. Was that all on camera?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a highlight and a half.
Oh, that's the best one.
My sister works with Chanel, so
I'm so sorry, Leighton, but we have to do this. It's Fitzy's birthday. Mr. Memories is getting his birthday present. All right, who wants a maxi bomb?
Hell yeah.
You got a chocolate mud cake.
Oh, yes.
And you got a Freddo cake.
Let's go. Dude, Freddo cakes are elite.
And the mud cake, because at least you can stick in the fridge or whatever.
Do you want some mud cake?
I think we'll have some post
Yeah, post.
talking
Yeah.
mud cake.
And we're gonna also eat a Maxi.
Are we just plugging Maxi Bonds right now?
We sure are. We used to do it a long time ago and just do alcohol. Whenever we're drinking, we're like, please Smirnoff, sponsor us. Like,
I'm
hold
gonna
it up.
put this in a place where it's not
Yeah,
going
can you
down.
do that with the Maxi Bonds?
That's a pretty sick birthday present.
Yeah, dude, fucking,
That's dope.
yeah, why not? Why not? So, yeah.
Yes, so you were talking about how
I went
you-
doing like a 6-hour set and
Yeah.
adjusting the BPMs
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
like-
probably the trickiest part.
Like, but that's it, and it's like when you go from playing one genre and then you break out of that, and then because like with dubstep, right, you can half time it, but you're
Yeah.
not really adjusting the BPM that much because
No.
you're going from 175 to, you
You're
know,
talking about DMB.
right, like from DMB, but then dubstep can be like 75, 70
Nah, so there's actually
to 85,
Nah, so
90.
there's actually a trick that you can do on a record box that nothing will ever be at 70 BPM.
Hmm?
You know how there's the 70 and like some read at 70, some read at
Yeah,
140.
yeah.
There's I don't know if you know, there's a trick where you can always have it.
I didn't
double.
know about because I don't use record box, but the
True,
same
true.
thing with Tractor though.
True,
So you can
yeah.
set it from 65
Yeah,
to
yeah,
65 to 115, I think it is.
yeah.
And then you can
So that
also
maybe
set
the
it like
half one.
70
Yeah.
to 135, and then like 80 to 1.
I suppose it's the same
60?
thing. I suppose it's the same thing, but
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you, that's probably irrelevant.
Yeah, I just set it to whatever.
Given that you play multi-genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's funny because then with some tracks, the way I do it though, right, is so like if I go and play Bruce Springsteen, which is 155 BPM, right,
Yep.
of Bruce Springsteen bloody Dancing in the Dark, right? If it's 155, then I can half it, go back down to 72 and a
Yeah.
half.
Yeah.
And then from going to 72 and a half, I can just go into
good one.
go into some hip hop,
Yeah.
go
Full
into
dubstep.
some even whatever.
Yeah.
But that's where it's like that trick of halving it, and that's such an important skill if you are going multi-genre.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure, for sure. It's horses for courses.
Yeah, that's it.
So
yeah.
all the DMB guys and all the bass guys, I just set it from 98 to
Yeah,
whatever the hell it is, 190. Because I'm like, you're never gonna go over 180. Really.
exactly. Yeah,
If you are, you're playing the 200 BPM like.
yeah. The
But
hell
doesn't want
fast.
to read in at that. You can always move it up, but 98 to 190, and then it's like you cover pretty much your house, your dubstep, DMB, garage,
Yeah, that's it.
techno, all the stuff in between.
Yeah,
But
'Cause
most of the guys that came through, yeah, there's probably a lot of DMB. There's a lot of DMB. Taught some dubstep. But I taught everything.
How do you find that with the like? Because in Perth, in WA, drum and bass is everywhere. Dubstep
At
is
the moment.
everywhere. But drum and bass has been around. It's been everywhere since the 90s, though. Like
To a point.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but in the 2000s,
it did dwindle a
in the
little bit.
2010s, it was the opposite. So
Yeah.
what's happening now with DMB being everywhere and like one or two dubstep things, it was literally the opposite, where it was like just dubstep everywhere,
Yeah,
and there was pretty much just Inhibit
yeah.
kind of fighting through.
With the drum bass, yeah.
But they also, with the drum bass, they also had to kind of evolve a little bit back then and adapt.
Yeah.
And they would have, well, they had Syndicate obviously as a side project.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But they also had stuff, I think, with Inhibit that was actually dubstep artists, if I remember correctly. Back
But
early.
it's so cool, but interesting how it's like we have such a heavy, like
yeah,
a heavy kind of like conglomerate of people.
conglomerate.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, but yeah, we have such like a heavy group.
Yeah.
Like of just like dubstep, drum, and bass. But then house and techno has been really on the rise in the last like 5 years, 7
it definitely
years.
has, definitely, especially the like Speed Garage and
Yeah,
and
UKG and
techno.
all that sort of stuff. It's like it's really coming through like full on force. But we had such a big wave of trap once upon a time as well,
for
right?
like 1 year, 2 years.
Well, no, but I reckon
It was 2013, 2014. And we also
Yeah.
had Father.
that's it. Yeah, yeah.
I remember Father and yeah.
yeah.
Father and
At Fly Right, yeah. At Monarch as well.
I used to know the guys that run that actually.
Yeah. Jared and Taylor,
And then, what was that play? Capital. Capital used
Yeah.
to have a lot of trap. But even Syndicate.
Mm.
I remember Syndicate's whole thing was it was always like one dubstep guy with the trap guy. So I remember like one very memorable one for me was like Getter and Valentino Khan.
yeah.
You know, that was their whole thing was they would put a dubstep guy with a trap guy and it would be kind of both. So,
both worlds.
but it definitely was less. It was short lived compared to popularity of how big dubstep was from like 2010 to 2017.
But then with like how all these kids coming through and like learning drum and bass, like, do you think that Perth will eventually like?
yeah, it's already doing that.
Yeah.
It's already doing
What do you reckon's coming through now, other than Afro beats?
Oh, well, I think it's evolving. Like we're seeing the start of like the UK dubstep stuff like becoming quite popular.
Yeah.
Like, you got like guys like Harmdy and the Casey Club and stuff. Obviously, like they're really starting to push the sound over there. And we all know with Perth, it takes a while to get here, so it's slowly trickling down.
Yeah.
And you can already see the turn. Like, D&B is still very popular, but it's not as popular as it was like
What it once was, because Gilkinson's Filth was just lines down the road, tickets selling out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Tickets sell out in like 20 minutes.
Like literally, not even.
Yeah.
Not even.
5 minutes.
Basement was like, if you didn't press it, when it went live, that's it, gone.
Yeah, it was gone.
Cooked.
But then it was just crazy how so many people were trying to go.
Yeah.
And they were fighting over it.
Yeah.
They're just like, I need to go to basement
yeah.
and get sweaty at
I need to pay
Gilkinson's.
$100 for a $30 ticket.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
That's it. And then you go to the car park. They'll go in for a little bit and they'll be like, all right, let's just go have kick-ons in the car park.
Oh, boy. The car
And
park.
all you hear is the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember when it would just be like someone would open their car door and it was like whoosh,
Yeah.
they would fall out
And it all fall out.
yeah, it was just
Fucking what a time, right?
Oh, mate.
Nang canisters.
Actually, Joel Gambin, the guy that ran Basement Gamma, he played his first set in 2 years on Friday.
Really?
Yeah, he
In
played,
2 years?
Yeah, I mean he was doing more like hip hop random stuff.
Yeah,
but
okay,
he
yeah,
probably his first dubstep set in like 5 years.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But he played right before Screaming Benga.
Yeah.
I know it didn't.
That looked good. That looked really good.
It was a really good event. For me, it was really quite nice because it was like all the old farts were down there.
Yeah.
Like myself. So all the, I'm 30, so all the 30-year-olds were there. And it was like all the people that, like,
I'm 32. We're all old farts.
we're all old farts in this industry because you go down, everyone's 18.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have
Oh, yeah, you had your event. Sorry, I couldn't make it down.
been. Roman and Ginger did the fucking 6 set.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, so for me it was quite cool because like number one, we've got it didn't sell amazingly. However, the fact there's even Screaming Benga coming back and at Metro City, and the fact that there's even some interest shows it's the start of
Something could come. Yeah.
the turning of the like back.
wave,
Yeah,
yeah.
It comes and goes. That's how
I hope
things
it
go.
does that because
No,
it
it
was
will.
a good atmosphere. It was a good vibe.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. There's
Like-
something about like DMB is so intense.
Yeah.
Right? DMB is so intense and like I don't mind it, but it can get a lot, right, over a night. Whereas when it's like dubstep, trap or something like that, it's just more of like
A groove, yeah.
it's more of a groove and the night actually builds. Like
Yeah.
it actually builds and by the time the headliner gets on it's heavy.
But it's funny with that, isn't it? Because it's like, you know, you go to drum and bass event, if you can stick it out for 5 hours,
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
a
But
lot.
if you love it, you love it. That's
But
the
I
thing.
think a lot of the places are actually I'm not gonna name any names or anything like that, but like I think they're booked wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like
It happens.
I feel like they book a lot of people who are heavier early because they haven't got as
Yeah.
many people. But then that stuffs up the vibe of the event. Like I know it's more of an old school thing, but you should start off with like something chill.
Yeah.
Like I know with your events, Fitz, you start off with like house, or so, you know what I mean, and whether it's multi-genre or not, you still move in that direction. Whereas like I feel like you should be booking like liquid guys first if it's a DMB event. Maybe book some rollers, you know, like move into the heavier stuff.
I agree, yeah.
Whereas I feel like you get there at 10, 11 o'clock and there's jumper. And you're like, do you know what I mean?
Straight into it.
You're straight into it. And it's like, it's all well and good if you're 18. Because
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
God
this
knows
is
what
what
you've
you
had
would-
and how much you've drunk. But for me, it's like,
us,
you know, like I go down there it's like a social thing, a bit of networking. Go still listen to music and stuff. But it's quite a lot. Like,
Yeah, you walk straight in the door, blast. straight
yeah.
in the face. Oh,
There's a
God,
double,
here we
there's
go.
a triple. At like 10 o'clock, I'm like, dude, I don't need this. Like,
Can we? So with a double and a triple, like what? Because how did it rise to popularity, and what
it
is
actually
the
always has been.
and what is the significance of it in a way?
I think the way I kind of interpret it,
Because because like I can imagine it's like, you know, for me, like if I go out and play like say Fisher, right, and then I go and drop some Queen lyrics over the top of it or something,
mashup.
yeah, like a mashup like that, then you know that's technically a double because it is dropping a sample over it.
Yeah.
But it's like you're playing two tracks at the same time.
Yeah.
But I use the crossfader. I don't use the volume.
Ah.
So that's like I can still go put the crossfader in the middle and play three tracks. You know, do one song and then do two samples over the top or do whatever. But it seems like a lot of people these days, or at least the new generation of DJs, they're obsessed
It
with
actually,
triples
believe
and
it or not,
doubles and
it was always
yeah, you mate.
it was always like that.
Yeah.
But social media was just shined a spotlight on it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like when I first got into DJing and like, you know, bass and stuff, I just remember thinking like, oh, I'm gonna double everything. Like that was the whole thing. And the
Yeah.
older I get, I'm like, nah, let this song shine. But
Yeah.
on top of that, I think if you're just a local DJ and you don't produce, what makes you stand out?
Well, that's it as
Okay,
well.
so
Yeah,
you
I
have
do,
you have to either be really funny or something, or be doing bits in the community,
yeah.
or you're really good at mixing,
Mm.
right? And even then, in my opinion, with the way that the technology is going with the 3000s, the 3000X, it makes it so easy to mix doubles and whatever, so everyone can kind of do it.
Yeah,
and
you
like,
just throw snap, quantize, and sync on, and you basically can do it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but yeah, you are correct. And so,
As long as the
Yeah.
grids are lined up, otherwise it won't sound right at all. Like,
I mean, half the DJs don't even use headphones anymore,
yeah,
which to me is like, I don't know. I personally freestyle on my sets.
yeah, I'm the same thing.
So-
I don't prepare. Like,
Yeah, so I have to have headphones because I have so many songs. I'm like, what's this song do where, and you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
but that's
So I'm
it.
constantly listening, and I don't know. Headphones to me are so vital because what happens
Yeah.
if something stuffs up, and people just don't think about these things.
Yep.
But I also don't think they really need to as much because of the technology, and it's
It's the format of the song as well, though, because it's
it's all the
like
same.
we were talking about this with the bloody beat grid, with the color of the waveforms.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'd
kind
say
of
the
tells
blue.
you what's happening.
Yeah, like for me,
Yeah.
mine has to be full spectrum. It has to be multicolored because then I can see bass, I can see the vocals, I can see. But I'm playing multi-genre, so that's where it's like, okay, well, there's a vocal there. I'm not going to play it there.
So
right?
when, like I said, I use tracks as a learn.
Yeah.
And for me, it was just all blue. Right?
Yeah.
And it
Blue.
and
all
it
the
made me. It was harder. However, it helped me read music.
Yeah,
I mean, I know it's all bass music, but it helped me read music and understand what happens where I got the idea of the bars. You know what I mean? Just
Yep.
from, I'm fully self-taught.
yeah,
Like I always said to all my students, though, like if I had something like Splendid or some sort of DJ course around, I would have saved all that time and paid that money. But
but I
But-
think the way you've done it, the way I've done it,
I think it's better,
Did you
in my
teach yourself
opinion.
as well?
I had Boston train me.
Boston. Yeah, no, you told me that yesterday. Yeah, yeah. But like for me, I taught myself as well, kind of. I had a mentor.
Yeah.
But at the same time of having that mentor, I'd watch what he did, but I still went home and practiced and just tried to figure it out because
I just think it took long. It just takes longer.
it
if
takes
you do
longer, but
yourself.
it's an instrument.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. So many
It's still
people.
an art form. People forget that.
Yeah, but so many people are against it. Like DJs aren't an artist, but if you're going to go up there and just press song after song and dance around and do nothing, then you're not. That's not art. That's entertainment.
I think it comes back to what you said before about the doubles.
Yeah,
So that's how someone
it's-
gets the
and-
kind of unique
exactly. It's
uniqueness.
art.
Because else, what are you doing? You're and sorry to be rude, but like an over glorified Spotify in a way. Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm a DJ, so I guess I can say that. But
Yeah, yeah. No, but
But-
it happens though, and like that's where some DJs just do that. Some
Yeah.
people choose to go down that pathway,
which
some,
is fine.
Yeah,
Which is fine.
It's music. You can't label music. You can, but you can't label like if someone wants to play music, you can't put a label on that. You can't be like. I mean, you can be like that's terrible, but that's mean though, right?
It's artistic.
I feel like sometimes
Expression. That's it.
sometimes people need to know that they've played a bad set.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
agree.
mean that in a bad way.
No, it's constructive.
But I think it's nice to
criticism.
be like a lot of my friends, especially like they know I'll just tell them straight.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, hey, you played well, your songs, but this, and they'll be like, "Cool, thank you," because like I'm not being rude. I'm not saying that in a rude way,
Yeah.
or being mean. I'm not shitting on there like saying your whole set was shit or anything like that. But sometimes it's nice just to hear.
Have that little bit of feedback.
Oh,
But
100%.
but see, like,
Every
say
time.
for me, right, it's because I was playing publicly and I was doing 6-hour sets. Then
Yeah.
it's like I could see how people react to certain things.
Yeah.
But I really recommend anyone
And
watching
you only learn
this
from playing live.
playing live, but at the same time, record all of your sets. If you can somehow record.
I need to do the same.
Well, so like Tractor has a built-in recorder.
Yeah.
If you go on my Mixcloud, I have 836 mixes up there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just because it wasn't for anyone else.
Yeah, it's for yourself.
It was for me
And-
to be able to build my own resume up, but to be able to go, I've just finished at Scarborough Beach Bar.
Yeah.
I listen to it. As soon as I get home, import it into iTunes, convert it into MP3, upload it. Day after, driving to work, play the mix, and then just listen to the whole
See, this is
entire thing.
This is a DJ thing.
Yeah.
This is why I started producing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. It's a DJ. It is a DJ thing, not a producing thing. Yeah.
Because the whole thing was like, now I start producing, I
Yeah.
have to do the mixes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then you just like throw another world into it, basically.
But you know what is really cool? Going, I don't know if it's cool, but like going back and listening to my first mixes
Yeah.
and being like, these
Oh my god.
shit.
Yeah.
This is
When
shit.
did I? This,
But-
yeah.
I'm like, cool, I can see like what I was going for, or
Yep.
like, the song selection, but the mixing is not the best.
That's where you started.
That's where I started.
Yeah.
It's nice to look back and be like, wow,
Yeah.
that sucks. But
It's just like this. Like if you scroll back and you go on the YouTube and you go back to like episode 5.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god. Do you know Hugh Marsh? At all?
The photographer.
The photographer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I interviewed him like forever ago.
Yeah.
I have to say, that's one of the best episodes to watch back
Yeah.
on and reminisce on, being like, I have a baby face.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's funny like going look back. I mean, yeah, I mean, I even
6
do that with
years
some
ago.
of my like projects. I go listen back and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
shit. But I'll never delete it because it's
no,
like
it's part of it's memories.
it's part of the journey, and it's like maybe one day I'll go back and listen to a song that I started. You know, it's actually really crazy. Don't know if you guys listen to Carnival, but
Yeah,
Carnival
Carnival.
got a new album coming out
Yeah,
next
yep.
year. They just did an interview recently saying that one of their riffs of one of their songs in the new album was actually a riff written before Themata, which was released in 2005, was written. And so they've had that riff
the whole time.
the whole time. They've never been able to use it, and 20-something years later, they've actually turned it into a song. So
Hold on
it's-
to it, yeah.
hold on to They had it. Yeah, they had it recorded on the PC back then,
Yeah.
2004 or whatever.
And imagine that. That's back in XP days.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Like, That's a long
Way better than
time
Vista, by the way.
Yeah.
Way better than Vista.
Yeah.
Dude, Windows 98 XP, way better.
Yeah, they were. It's so good. Like you're a techie, so you know, like you.
I don't think I'm a techie. I don't think I'm a techie, but I used to love sitting playing pinball, man.
Yeah, yeah. That was the best. Microsoft Pinball.
Yeah, pinball. What was that one with the flags?
The flags.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we have this.
The
Yeah,
bomb.
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper.
Yeah, dude.
Never understood what the hell that game was about.
I'll break it down for you, right? So you,
Something mathematical.
no, so you click it, and then if it's like 3, that means you have 3 squares where a bomb could be.
Oh shit!
That's all it was.
I had no
I only
idea.
figured that out like 3 years ago.
I had no idea.
when I
just
tried to
stood there
play it again.
clicking the whole time.
That's what I
and
used to do. I was like, "Fuck, I lost."
And
Fuck,
you know when
I
you
lost.
get, when you get like a square and there's one in the middle, you're like,
Yeah.
do not touch that one.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
a
got to
bad-
be the bomb. And then you'd have to touch it, and sometimes it wasn't the bomb. You're like, oh shit!
What a game, right?
Crazy.
That was way back. That was a
Yeah.
good one. That was a really.
I remember
good
we used to
one.
get the discs in like
Yeah.
Nutrigrain.
Yep.
Age of Empires.
Yep.
Oh,
Matt Hoffman.
Matt Hoffman, Dave Mirra.
Yeah, Dave Mirra. Yeah.
Dude.
And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater
Dude.
2.
We were a freaking society, man.
Yeah.
that's just
First
serial
world
with
things,
dicks.
right?
Dude, yeah, first world things.
Yeah.
But we were a
Nutrigrain
society.
CD games.
Dude,
like-
the little handheld games you get at Macca's,
yeah, yeah.
they
yeah.
were sick.
Did you just? This is completely off topic, right? But did you see not too long ago? It was like last week or something. Do you remember the Sonic ones? And they had like a shadow bloody like
like
the
from back
Happy
in the
Meal.
day.
Yeah, so
yeah.
someone sold a shadow one, still sealed for like 400, 500 bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe that. I
Yeah.
100% believe that.
Yeah.
Now they have the only cool thing they've had in the last like few years. They had that. It was a Yu-Gi-Oh crossover with something. It was
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, it was like Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know if it was
With
Hello
Happy-
Kitty or
okay.
something. Yeah, it was something really weird, and it was like it was like I can't remember if it was Hello Kitty, but if it was like Hello Kitty but dressed up in like Dark Magician clothes.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was the only cool thing I've seen at Macca's.
If you ever want to look into a funny conspiracy theory, look at why Hello Kitty was created after Hiroshima and after the war and stuff like that to try and help rejuvenate their culture.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
when you
I'll
look into
look
Hello
that up.
Kitty, she's got a dark past. It's interesting shit. Anyway, back to the music and stuff. So
Back to music. We're talking about music.
So with the production, right?
Yes.
So what tips and tricks? Wait, what?
Ben says he loves you.
Ben. Which Ben?
Brown.
Oh, Ben Brown.
Yeah, Ben
There's
Brown.
many Bens.
Yeah, there's
I
a
had-
lot of Bens
I
out.
had like 3 Ben Brown, Ben Sellers.
It was Hello Kitty crossed with.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
The
Turtles.
Teenage
No, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh one.
Was it?
Yeah, 100%.
Well,
I
Hello
didn't know if it
Kitty,
was Hello Kitty.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Yeah, it was
and
crazy.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't know if it was Hello Kitty Yu-Gi-Oh, but there was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh something though.
There was Yu-Gi-Oh
Bloody
Macca's.
Yu-Gi-Oh! That was like my favorite show when I was a kid. When I went to Japan, I one of the things I had to do, go to a trading card shop.
It was Hello Kitty.
So they did 2 runs. They did 2 runs. One with
Wait, show it the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
There's,
show it the
there's
camera.
Hello Kitty Dark Magician Girl.
Isn't that hot?
Yeah,
Damn. Hello Kitty Dark Magician Girl. That's like every guy's
pretty creepy.
fantasy.
but yeah. Look at him.
You have some really weird fantasies.
Come on. Didn't you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I did, but I never had a fantasy like that.
No, for Dark Magician Girl.
I was actually.
I was a child.
So was I.
I actually have over 1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards at home right now, and I was actually playing a couple years ago. And it is an expensive hobby.
Yeah, it is.
I was
yeah.
playing before I did this, and I'm like, this
Yeah.
is way better to spend my money on
Yeah.
than Yu-Gi-Oh.
At least that's kind of a tax write-off, right?
When I first, no, it is. It is.
Yeah.
When I first got into Yu-Gi-Oh, I was like, there was like a like $20-$30 structure deck, and I was like, $20. It was $20, and you're meant to buy 3s and you get 3 of each card, and like yada yada.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I want to spend the extra $40 and get 2. Bro, I ended up spending like $100 on one card. Like,
It was like Warhammer 40k. Did you ever see that stuff?
yeah.
When I was a kid, I think I spent like 2k.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
Warhammer
dude, I
40K.
easily spent that on because I was now an adult in my 20s with adult money.
With adult money, be
playing
like, I
kids'
like
games.
that.
Yeah.
It's like the what are those little tiny the little figurines and the bobbleheads?
Yeah.
What are they called?
Funko Pop.
Yeah, Funko Pops, and everyone got addicted to
I don't
those
get
things.
them. I don't know about you
Neither.
guys, but I don't get them.
I know a DJ that's got like 40, 50.
I've
Like,
got a Gremlins one, like it's a fluffy Gremlins.
That's pretty
Funko
cool.
Pop. Like there's.
But it
But
stays in the box.
yeah, it stays in the box.
That's my problem.
Yeah,
I'm like,
get it out. Put it.
well, no one's
somewhere
ever
cool.
going to get them out.
Well,
Yeah,
the
'cause they're
one with all
collectibles.
the hair, I don't want to take it out. Like,
Yeah.
it came in like acrylic case and everything.
Oh,
I was
Can we
like,
Google
yeah.
it? Let's pull it up.
I wouldn't pull,
Nah.
I wouldn't pull mine. Like I got one for my 30. Actually, shout out Broman. He bought me a it was like I think it was one of the fighters and Luke Skywalker. It was like a big one though. Like
Oh, really?
Like
Okay.
a limited edition one. Yeah, and I was like, that's sick. I was like, that's my first Funko Pop for my 30th, and I was like, I'm not taking that out of the box. But
Yeah,
also,
that's
I don't
fair,
really want to collect them.
Yeah.
I feel like they're expensive, and they
Yeah.
just you don't do anything with them. Like
Like,
at
if
least
you-
Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I versed and beat little children with them. The kids would come in.
Claim
and
the
I'd
fame, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
excellent.
I would sit at the back, and the kid would get paired with the kid, and I'd
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah,
Come
come
here,
here, come over here.
child.
I'm gonna kick your
I never
ass.
said to the dad, I was like, bring me your child. And he came, he's like, good luck, son. The community was like really nerdy,
Yeah.
but
But it'd be
really
so cool.
nice. Really
Yeah.
nice. Except for like the top 5% that thought they were king shit
Yeah.
in this tiny community in
Of
Perth.
Yu-Gi-Oh competitions.
Right, I'm
yeah.
like, dude, you're the biggest fish in the smallest pond. Like, let's just relax here. Like, whereas
that's it.
everyone else was like just nerds, and you could neck beards, whatever. They stunk. They
Yeah.
stunk.
Yeah.
They had to
No
send
showers,
out. They
yeah.
had to send out notices before the tournaments, and it legitimately said, "Can you please make sure you shower and brush your teeth?"
Yeah, actually put some body wash on.
There was a guy who got banned or kicked out of a competition because
'Cause
he
he
stunk.
stunk,
yeah. He
I
actually.
don't
stunk.
know how people can do that. Just not.
They
have
just
a shower.
don't shower. They
Yeah.
just don't shower. Yeah, and like
But don't you get pimples on you and you feel gross?
they do
And, like,
get. They all had pimples.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just you feel gross.
Yeah,
Like,
they're gross.
Yuck.
But there was like I said, there was the other half that were clean and
Yeah.
not. They were all good people for
Yeah.
the most part. They were just nerds. Like
Just
they were,
nerdy
some of them
nerdies,
were
yeah.
really nerdy.
Yeah.
I could
Maybe a few secret furries as well.
oh, for sure. Oh, probably
For
not
sure.
even really that secret, to be honest. They're probably not even that secret.
Oh,
You
shit.
could just do so much down there. Like, tell you one thing though, really good self-esteem boost.
Yeah.
If ever you're
Why
feeling a
you
bit
wanna
like,
go down there.
you know when you're feeling a bit like, oh, I don't look the best, like, oh, I'm feeling a bit
You
shit.
go there,
You go down there and
"Fuck,
this,
I'm hot.
you know, there's some little neckbeard dude who's sharded his bands. You're like, you know what?
I'm
Not
sexy.
doing- not doing too
Compared to
bad.
that guy.
Not doing too bad.
That's terrible. Like,
It is, but
Other people's misfortune, you're like, you know what? I'm glad.
no,
I'm-
they don't shower. Like, that's not my fault.
Yeah, that's misfortune. They got to shower. They should. I don't know.
That's
They
on
do
them.
it to themselves.
That's not that. Is that
Yeah.
misfortune though?
No, it wouldn't be.
I feel
no.
like that's their own fault.
It's,
They've got that in their hands. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just choose not to.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, that's gross.
What happens if we Google neckbeards just quickly?
You know,
That's
What's the first
I
image?
don't want to.
Yeah,
I feel that's scary.
I hope that's on the microphone. You should turn that into a highlight.
That's like
Just
why-
fits and go,
I
I
reckon
don't want to do
there's
that.
a sick. I reckon there's a sick Instagram page like called Neckbeards or
Probably.
something. Like,
I'm surprised there's no like DJ neckbeard yet. Hell yeah!
cartoon guy. That cartoon guy looks like everyone at Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
that's them. That's them.
It's a confidence boost. Go down to Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
No, mine's off my neck.
Yeah, so he hasn't got a neck beard.
That's
Nah,
me.
it's
if
off
I grow
beard,
out
off
my
neck
facial
beard.
hair.
Off my
Off
You got
neck
normal
beard.
beard.
That's me. if
You
I
got
grow
it
out
tats
my
there. It's fine.
Yeah, you go, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
All right,
So,
all right. Let's
yeah.
get back to some music.
yeah.
Let's
So
go
with the production as well.
Yeah.
So how many tracks have you made so far? Do you reckon? Like
back.
a lot. Like
Many. Yeah,
many,
many.
Can we pull up your SoundCloud cloud as well? And
I haven't uploaded all.
stuff? Okay.
So I was
yeah.
doing pretty well. And then earlier this year I went through a bad breakup and my creative flair kind of dwindled.
But you could do Taylor Swift now. You
Can
could.
Taylor Swift.
That's it. You could literally just make songs about
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
ex.
I guess I just didn't like have the drive because I
Yeah.
did have the drive. Like start of this year, I was like, let's this is my year, let's get it. And I was releasing, and then
It just happened. and-
yeah, everything life happens, and I kind of just had that fall away. But no, I've made quite a few tunes. I do have an ID reel on my Instagram. I want to do another one because I haven't released basically any of those songs. I'm like, do I just keep putting up ID reels of unreleased tunes? One cool thing with doing those kind of things, though, or like maybe even making an ID mix of just unreleased tunes, you do start to get people wanting to sign your songs, which is cool.
Yeah, like so people just email you and be like, "Do you want to be on our label?"
Well, no, so
Or it's the other way around.
it
you gotta
depends.
approach them.
Usually you approach them. It's kind of like chasing a set in Perth when you're first starting out, right?
Yeah.
It's like chasing a set. You usually generally you ask someone. So I actually had my first finished song released on Hook Sounds Records,
Hell yeah.
which is over in England. I got
Dude,
that.
congrats. That's epic.
Take you. They're really nice, really cool people, and they've been awesome. And I hit them up. They're like, hey, we've put out a new sub brand kind of thing, doing the records. And they were like, yeah, I can't remember how I even found them, to be honest. I actually have no idea. I genuinely have no idea how I found them. But I found them on Instagram and I submitted my demo, I guess, my song, and they were like, this is sick. I did have help with, like, I created the song myself, but I did have a little bit of help, in making it, because I was quite early on. With Angelo Lowbrain helped me out a little bit, fair bit, and then Quincy actually, Don Darko actually mastered it for me.
Oh, hell yeah.
So he got that thing pumping.
Yeah.
In saying that, a lot of
Big shout out to Don Darko.
Big shout out.
He's already going places.
he's
like,
going places,
yeah.
but that, I mean, look, a lot of people don't get their songs mastered themselves. Like in my opinion, that's a complete different ball game.
It is, yeah.
Like mixing your own songs down, like that's something you should be doing and learning to do better and better, which is what I'm still,
But
doing.
it's like mastering, you have to have the ears for it, basically.
And
Right?
not only that, like, there's someone. Okay, so for example, I got my Wicked and Dark remix mastered by Suter Mastering, and he actually does Dom Dollars stuff. So Angela got me in contact with him, and for whatever it was, 100, 150 bucks, can't remember. I got it mastered. Right, the amount of time it would take me to learn how to master and to get it even close. This guy's been doing it 10, 20 years. He's got the ear for it. He's got the equipment for it.
Yep.
You know, why would I spend all that time? Like, yeah, I get it's my master, but I can't master it like you
Do
can.
they get any like they get credit, right? So like
No.
on Dom Dollar track, it's like in
I could say, like, I'd credit him and say it's mastered.
because you remember how like back in the day you get like a Korn album and you open it and then it's like in the little pamphlet it would be like who wrote it, who's credited,
mixed and mastered.
mixed and mastered,
It depends.
what instruments.
I suppose it
like,
depends, like, with how you work it. Like,
Yeah.
With him, and like, it's my song. I've just got him to polish
Yeah.
it, essentially. So, I mean, it's not going to make money. It's just a SoundCloud upload anyway.
Exactly.
I'm not sure. I don't
When
think
it goes
I
to
would
like Dom Dollar kind of stuff, it'd be interesting.
Because
Because like
I
when-
wonder.
'cause-
No, because Dom Dollar's made the song. He's actually just paying him a fee to master it.
Yeah, yeah.
If
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
if you're like you're saying, like someone's mixing and mastering it,
yeah.
then you're probably getting like you're actually mixing it down for someone. So
Mm.
you're gonna probably like, yeah, you're paying me a royalty or something like
Yeah,
that.
that,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's
That
probably
makes
different.
sense,
That's
yeah.
probably different. When you're just mastering a song, I don't think you can really claim you've had much to do with that song. And you do get a set fee. It's kind of like, you know, you've been paid to
Yeah,
do
that's
this
it. It's a
job. This is your
transaction.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a transaction. Correct. There's no lingering.
Yeah, it's not
So-
being like, all right, now I have 5% royalty.
Yeah. Unless that's the agreement you come to. But
Yeah,
with, I think the normal thing is you pay someone a fee, they master it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when I listen back to my version, his version, the loudness is probably about the same. But it just had this like polish to it. Like it just sounded.
Just shined in a way.
It shined. It literally just sounded like wider, and it just made sense as a song. And I was like, you know, I could spend years trying to figure this out. But he has all analog.
But see, isn't it like when I first started diving into production, I found it disheartening because you go and try and make something, it doesn't sound good. But then when you master it, sometimes it's like when you actually master it, like you said, it just shines. It makes it wider. It's spatial. It just
Yes, but if it sounds shit, it sounds shit.
yeah.
You can't polish it to. You can't polish it.
yeah.
My early stuff, man, like the thing for me, like I really had to lock in when I first started that. First 6 months to get that first tune out and signed and everything, it was really quite a grind where it was every day. I think every day I tried to jump on, and I treated my laptop like a gym. And I was like, you know when you don't want to go to the gym, and you're just like, I got to go to the gym.
You have to
It was
do
like that. So every day.
I don't go to the gym, but yeah.
I don't go to the gym. But every day, that was my gym. That's my gym.
Yeah.
And so every day I would, you know, even if I didn't want to open my laptop and do something, I would just do something. And whether it was shit or great or anything in between, I would, at the very least, I would learn something from what I did.
Yep.
So
But that's the thing about Ableton and DAWs. There's always so much
there's always
to
so
learn.
much to learn.
Yeah.
But it is daunting. And like
Yeah.
you said, it does sound crap when you first start. And it
Yeah.
does. It does. But because you don't know what you're doing. And
Yeah.
then you start to just pick up. I wouldn't say I really know what I'm doing. Like
You're just having fun and you're making it work, right?
So there's really two ways to really produce. One is you learn, right? You really learn and you know what you're doing and you know this, does that, which is good. Then there's a second way, which a lot of other artists will use, which is throw shit at a wall and hope it sticks. Jono from Echo and Sidetrack, I've done a few lessons with him and stuff, and he's like, a lot of the time, he's like, I just throw shit at a wall and hope it sticks. And he's like, so there's two ways. I feel like, obviously, overall, it's better to know exactly what you're doing. However, in my opinion, I feel like it can also limit you sometimes to just what you can think of. Because when you're just trying things you're not even meaning to do, you're going to get sounds or you're going to get just things that happen because you're like, oh, that was random, but that worked. When you're like doing things in a process, that's going to do that. But so whatever you can think that does, that does.
That's a good way to look at it, though.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
a
I
good
feel
way
like
to
it
look at it.
it almost limits your creativity a little bit. I mean, obviously it's better to actually understand fully what you're talking about and what you're doing.
Yeah.
But
But that's like with DJing as well. It's like first couple of sets, 1 to 20.
yeah.
And then once you get the hang of it, just freestyle it. You get used to your music, you understand how it works, and then you can kind of just...
I think freestyling is easily one of the biggest biggest skills you can have as a DJ.
Yeah.
Because making a set's all well and good, and I see so many times where people stuff up something in their pre-planned set and they have to spin it back, and it just feels clunky.
That's like what I was saying to Fitzy bloody yesterday as well. It's like these reload things. It's like almost every set I watch on YouTube is like reload.
There's reloads.
And it's like, what? People are enjoying that.
Have you heard the saying, if it's nice, you play it twice?
Yeah, but not to go. Meow,
I do
play.
it, but very like probably once or twice a set. I'll put it in, and it's
Yeah.
more like for my own tunes, or if
Yeah.
if I stuff up a double.
Like I can see with the aspect of where it's like once out of a whole entire night or something.
Yeah, people spam it.
Yeah,
People really
but that's
spam
the
that
problem.
spin
It's
back.
like if you do 2 reloads in a set, in 1 hour set, what are you doing?
It happens
Like,
a lot. It happens a lot.
I couldn't imagine
I've seen some Perth people. I'm not gonna mention names.
that.
Reload their
I've
first
seen
song of their set.
videos. Like,
Dude, I've seen people reloading the first song of their set. I'm like,
people like, are you ready?
What are
Spin
we
back.
doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
What are we
Like,
doing?
But that's it.
We're a
It-
society.
but it's how people interpret it, right?
Yeah.
They think, oh fuck yeah, this would be good. This
Yeah.
is be sick. I'll do this.
Yeah.
And then everyone is like,
I do
I don't
it.
know.
I do it when it's like there's been like a really, especially to my own song, like a really sick reaction.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, nah. I'll spin it back.
See, like I started incorporating into my sets probably about a year ago.
page bit.
But when I say spin backs, what I do is like I already have the other song playing,
Oh, that's not a spin.
and
back.
then I spin back the song that I'm leaving.
You're spinning out.
But I'm like so it's still the drum beat.
You're spinning out.
No, but what I'm doing though is I put it on an echo and then
Yeah.
I put a flanger on it.
Yeah.
So that way when it does echo and flanger out, it kind of like gives it. It's almost like a reverb flanger tunnel thing.
But the other song's still playing?
Yeah, it's still So is that what actually that would be?
No,
called?
no, that's a spin out.
Spin out.
Because you're spinning out of the other song.
Yeah, which
And-
makes sense. Yeah.
And the other, but your set's still continuing on. A
Yeah,
spin
yeah.
back is essentially like if you had a double and you
A
spun them
plot.
both back,
Yeah.
chucked them back to the cue points, and but
Yeah.
the spin out. Yeah, I do that. Like when 2 songs are building, you spin one out at the
Yeah.
drop, and it's like the
Well, I just find it's a good way because like to
I
echo,
definitely use that.
echo it out in a way.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that way it's like the other songs
I don't even.
continue.
Sometimes I don't even echo out. So like they'll be building at the same time, but they might have the pre-drop vocal.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a clash of pre-drop vocals, so I'll just spin one song out.
But see, this is why I like Tractor though. So it's like that little pre-drop vocal. Sometimes what I'll do is I put like a 2-bar loop on it.
Yeah.
And then I'll use like another effect and then adjust that and change the pitch or change the key.
Yeah.
To be able to bring in something else.
You can actually do that with 3000s now as well.
Yeah. So
You have
yeah.
key shift on them.
See, no, I'll be honest, right? It's funny because the 3000s are finally caught up to Tractor, and I'll just say that black and white, like
In their own way, they have.
in their own way.
But it's
yes.
just harder because they have the technology where you like I was saying before, the USB thing. So
Yeah.
like with Record Box, I can plug my USB
Into
anywhere.
anything.
Yeah, whereas like
Exactly.
Tractor, you have to use your
Have to
laptop.
bring the laptop,
Which
which
is
is a
pain-
software.
Pain
Yeah.
in assholes.
Yeah. Well, it depends on where you are and what you're doing, but
Yeah.
that's it. At nightclubs.
For you, it makes sense. Like you're set up.
Yeah.
You're set up for 6 hours, whereas I'm at a nightclub. I'm not bringing my laptop.
Well, that's what it's funny because it's like I've had that before where I go and play a gig and someone rocks. I'll be at Scarborough Beach Bar. It's
Yeah.
packed and it's an absolute dance floor in there. It's an absolute rave. And some guy's like, can I drop in? And I look at him like, where's the CDJs though? And he's looked at me like, well, what'd you do with them? They're fucking underneath there. I unplugged the fucking things.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm getting booked to play here.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid to do this. You can't just put your thumb drive in and play one song.
Yeah, also annoying.
Yeah, and it's like it's a commercial set. I might be playing Mariah Carey, and you want to jump on and play Boys Noise? Like, it doesn't work like that.
You want to play some rhythm right now?
Yeah, let's just fucking throw it in. Like, yeah, we'll go from like
Double it with Mariah Carey. So
Lana
just,
Del Rey into bloody,
Yeah.
Fusky and
Dodge
whatever.
and Fusky.
Dodge and Fusky. Yeah.
Fusky and Dodge.
Yeah, Fusky and Dodge. That's it. But it's different
Yeah.
worlds, and that's where it's so funny,
100%.
right?
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's like dubstep world, the house world, the commercial world.
Yeah.
Same thing with bands,
Yeah.
heavy music, indie music.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Well, music's like beautiful because there's so many. Like I barely listen to dubstep.
yeah.
I'll be
But-
honest.
but
like,
you-
I barely
really?
listen to dubstep.
But you produce it though.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
producing it.
But that's a good thing though. It's like don't spoil your craft.
And also, like, I'll listen to it if I want to get inspired or have a set coming up or stuff like that. But like, dude, I listen to everything. I'm Quincy Don Darko. Like, I'm chatting with him about it, and he was like, "Man, I never listen to this shit. I never listen to Jump Up.
Yeah.
Like, why would I listen to Jump Up? He listens to a lot of like Brazilian kind of like a lot of that stuff, a lot of rap. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's it. Like today, I've been listening to soul music,
Yeah, soul's
jazz,
sick.
and
Soul's
soul,
sick.
because it's not in your face. It's just like you go to the beach and you play in the background.
I feel like
It's
you guys are the
nice,
same.
like-
That like wake up one day and you're like, I feel like listening to this. It could be anything.
Wait, what's that? Again?
Like,
Sorry?
there could be like days where you just wake up and you're like, I feel like listening to
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky, or
Yep.
I feel like listening to, I don't know, soul, jazz. I
Yeah.
feel like listening to, Tear Out. I feel like listening to, I don't know, every day is
Exactly.
like
Yeah. dynamic.
Do you guys wake up? This is a thing that I've actually thought about before, and I think I love it.
Yeah.
Do you guys wake up with a song in your head?
Sometimes, yeah.
And you just like you have to
Frequently.
get in the car and play that song?
It's really funny. With me and my roommate, right? Sometimes it'll be like, I've just finished the gig and I've got this girl song in my head, and I'll just wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh my God, why is this still stuck in my head?
Dude.
And then she'll be out there and she'll be gardening or something, and I'll just start singing it.
Yeah.
She'll look at me and be like, screw you, because it's in her
Yeah,
head
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It just like spreads. Like
The other day I had like I haven't listened to this artist in so long. I didn't realize she'd been she was probably like 6 years ago. But, you know, Benny.
Yeah. Or
Glitter?
Beanie, or
Beanie,
Benny, yeah.
That Glitter song was in my head the other
Yeah,
day.
Glitter. It's such a good song.
It's
yeah.
a banger, but
Yeah.
I don't even know where I heard it. I woke up and I
It's a
was
girl
like,
song.
Everything.
Yeah.
Dude, absolute banger.
Yep.
Absolute tune. That's one of my guilty. Like she's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Well,
Such
see,
a
me,
girly
Lana Del
pop.
Rey. I love Lana Del Rey.
I like Lana Del Rey. I just do not know Lana Del Rey. I know
Yeah.
some songs, but I couldn't. The only one that I always remember is Summertime Sadness, specifically because it was at every festival ever in like
video
2014.
games, like
So I don't even know that. I genuinely only know Summertime Sadness, like by name. Like
It's-
if I heard them, I'm sure I would know them.
it's funny because one of her latest albums is called Chemtrails Over the Social Club or the Country Club or something like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
And it was kind of like an attack at them, the Americans actually doing chemtrails with like F-16s and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like,
That's funny.
yeah, when she released the album, it was kind of like, stop polluting the atmosphere. Kind of. Like,
Everyone's saying it was a conspiracy for nothing, and it turns out that the conspiracists were right.
Isn't that how?
what, her? What, for Lana Del Rey or?
No,
For who?
chemtrails.
Oh, chemtrails,
This is
yeah.
like they released the documentation being like, yeah, so we have been doing this.
Do you know
Chemtrails,
what's, do you know what's
9/11?
really funny? Did you know that ever since the...
That's. I'm pretty sure most people on page at 9/11 was like.
Yeah. Did you guys know that ever
Jet
since...
fuel clearly melts steel.
I
Yeah,
think it's 1880, right? China started experimenting with weather modification technology by shooting silver iodine bullets into the sky that would evaporate into the clouds to be able to create moisture. If they were doing it almost 100 years ago, pretty sure we're doing it now.
What year did you say?
Like 1890 or something,
thought you
or
said
1880.
1980.
No, Google it. It's like
1890.
yeah, it's like
That's
back.
over 100 years old.
Yeah, that's it. It's like
30 years ago.
that's it. It's like back in the bloody, what was it called with like Sweeney Todd and stuff like that. It was like the bloody, I can't remember the term for it.
What am I looking up?
Sweeney Todd.
Look up. Yeah, Google. Yeah, do it. Let's do it. All right, Google.
Chinese.
When did China start modifying the weather? We're getting deep on this. We got to wrap it up soon as well, because I got to go to Bustleton. But well, let's have a look. Fitzy's onto it, and so was Layton. Let's have a look. What was I know the date was probably wrong, but I know it was a long time ago when it happened. It was like 1800s or not early. 1958.
He ran
Shit.
it off by 70 years.
70 years, damn it.
60
China's
year.
modern
Yeah,
weather
1958,
modification
yeah,
Yeah, 1958, and they were shooting silver iodine bullets, did it say?
That's yeah.
Yeah, it's,
That's
uh,
crazy.
Yeah, look, first aircraft based in what? In Beijing.
No, it was down. I saw it. Anyway, yeah, I saw that one with the actual Asian writing on it.
Yeah, but anyway,
Chinese, right?
weather modification. If you don't believe it, it's been happening for a long
I love
time.
how this
Yeah.
sidebar.
It's good. We're all ADD here. This is
It's
something
so
I
good.
want to touch on though, because like you've got ADD, I've got ADD.
Yeah.
This guy.
I'm not
maybe-
diagnosed, but dude, 1000%.
Yeah, Jess in the corner there as well.
I feel like this episode is tested.
Yeah, this.
If anyone was ever like, "Oh, is this guy got?" Yeah.
Yeah, this is ADD.
I mean,
yeah.
before when I was like bouncing those tunes, man, like I would literally open one song.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even open it. I'd go to open the song. As I'm looking down the list, I'm like, oh yeah, but there's that song that I need to do this on. And I'd
Yeah.
start. What am I doing?
Just diving into
What
it.
am I doing?
But it's a curse, but it's a benefit.
Blessing and a curse.
It's blessing and a curse,
Oh,
right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I love my brain. Like I love my brain.
That's it. And it's
And-
funny because some people are like, oh, you know, like, do you ever get it sometimes the way you go about your day thing? And like, some people are like, oh, he's doing it weird or something. But it's like,
That's just how I do it.
it's just how you do it.
Yeah.
Who cares? You're successful. If
There's,
you're successful, that's what matters. Like,
Was it there's so many different ways to skin a cat.
yeah,
1,000 ways to skin a cat.
exactly.
And I feel like especially the older generation just do not understand that.
yeah,
Like they just do not get it. I'm Italian and I come from a very like my
like
dad's
strong family. Like,
Yeah, but my dad's like 65, right? Like
Yeah.
he's quite an old Italian values and stuff, and he just doesn't It's just things that are just like just in everyday life that he just doesn't understand. He can't. His brain just won't comprehend it.
Yeah.
They'll just never comprehend it. But like, yeah, there's so many different ways to do the same thing. Like,
but it's just there are different ways to do it, and it doesn't mean it's necessarily the bad way to do it.
especially in production.
Yeah.
Especially in production, there is like.
Do you find that with ADHD and ADD, right, that when it comes to production, it's like you do find yourself getting a little bit lost in the flow instead of focusing on the
opposite,
structure?
Actually,
Oh, really? Okay.
I feel like when I'm in the zone, I'm really like.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
don't look at my phone for like 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm always on D&D, but
Yeah.
you have to be on D&D. Like, especially because these link. And so you, like, if your phone's not near you, you still be getting
Yeah,
messages.
that's something I couldn't believe that I figured that out the
You
other
know what the handiest thing about them being linked, the phone and the laptop?
What?
You can copy and paste from one to the other.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I
Which,
saw that.
in, like, things like Instagram, like, so many people will send me links, like, for unreleased music in Instagram. And before you had to go into your laptop, you had to go and log in on Instagram on your laptop, which you never really do except for on occasions like this. And you go find the link, you got to go find... It's just a whole thing. Whereas, like, now I can just go Messenger, copy into my laptop, paste, and it's got the download. You know what I mean? Like, just little things like that.
Yeah. See, I just use Facebook Messenger. So then I just send it to that and then on Facebook.
Yeah, but,
But-
when I'm talking about these people, like, they could be, like,
But it
international
is
artists,
connects, yeah.
right? And I probably wouldn't have them on Facebook. Like, I don't really have Facebook. I do, but I don't really
Yeah.
use it. So, like, I know them through Instagram. Like, but that's how we talk. Like, Instagram these days is your profile. Like, your, you know, you used to have, like, you go for a job and it's your, what's it called? Your, yeah, like your resume. Yeah, you're right. Your resume. Sorry, I just couldn't think of the word. But, like,
LinkedIn.
for music and as an artist, Instagram is your resume.
Yeah, it's
Right?
a bit interesting with that, isn't it?
It is. Like,
You're the first person who said that, actually, but it makes sense.
it is. Like, you go... I think me and Quincy have spoken about it, because it really is. Like, you look up... You know, I'll have my links to SoundCloud. I'll have my links to YouTube or whatever, but it all comes from there, and where you post everything. Yeah, you have TikTok too. Tic-tac-toe. TikTok.
Here we go. We're going down another sidetrack.
You have TikTok as well, but I feel that's
TikTok
less.
too.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I feel like that's less so, right? Like, you don't.
Yeah.
If you wanted to look up your favorite artist, you wouldn't go to their TikTok. You'd
No.
go to their Instagram and
Yep.
maybe end up at their TikTok,
Yep, I agree with that.
right?
Yep.
So Instagram, and it's why I don't really care about using Facebook as much anymore. Like, yeah, I have Messenger. I don't have the app on my phone because I also just sit there looking at crap. But I would do the same with Instagram if I didn't need it. Like, I need Instagram because I need it for my social
Yeah.
media, everything like that. Whereas Facebook, I feel like it's just old.
It's the thing you can't live without these days. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really sad because it's like to have
It
a
is
world
sad.
without social media would be incredible.
It'd be
But the
nice.
new ban's coming in December 10th anyway.
For
Social media ban. You've heard about that, right?
no,
Really?
I don't
Damn, you've been living under a rock.
Dude, I've been living in here.
No.
I just
So,
make music and I just do my thing.
can we
so.
find? I think it's December 10th. Can you please? Do you know about it either? Oh, can you Google it? So
I
Australia,
thought it was for kids.
No.
It's not the one for kids?
No. So this is the thing, right? This is the thing about it. So if you want to access the internet, you have to type your driver's license in or some form of ID.
Digital ID.
Digital ID.
bullshit?
No, it's not digital ID. If you want to use the internet, you have to type a registered identification into it, so that way you can access your Facebook, your Google Chrome, your whatever.
Is this so they can track everything?
No, this
Even
is
more?
this is so they can make sure that 16-year-olds and under can't do the wrong thing. But it's also to go, we don't
One of
like
the days,
our
but-
public seeing X, Y, Z. We're going to take that away from the internet. You know how China has a China firewall?
North Korea.
But no, so China has...
No, I'm saying
yeah.
North Korea.
That's it. So in England, also, it's getting this is stupid, right? So in England, before the next government takes place, they're doing exactly what they did here. So we've been the puppets for it all. So when this happens in December 10, isn't it? Is it December 10?
It's the age restriction thing, but like I know what you're saying. It's like you have to.
Is it December 10th when it comes in? Yeah, December 10th. So they're
So on
classing,
social media.
they're classing it as an age restriction. But What it means now is that everything you have ever posted on social media, the government has access to. They've always had access to it. If you go and say you want to make a bomb, right, your phone's going to listen in anyway, and the AFP and the whole lot, right?
Share a lot of unruly memes.
But now they've actually got everything locked up under this whole banner of like, oh no, you just have to. It's just for underages to prevent them from getting in.
They can do it with digital ID anyway. With the way that's moving, it's
this is
we are going to end up like Hunger Games. In little districts, in electric cars that don't go outside the district. You can't look on the internet.
I just have to say, right, like, this is off topic, but it's not off topic. I'm so lucky because I'm working for my parents now down in Busselton, and it's my parents' business. Yeah. I don't have to go and apply for a job or do this or do that. So when all this shit comes in, if they go through my Facebook from 10 years ago and then said, you said a naughty thing, because I know a friend of mine got rejected from Woolworths and Coles.
Really?
Because of his social media history.
Really?
That was recently. Supermarkets.
One thing you should always do when applying for a job, change your Facebook name.
Yeah, well, that. Make it private, the whole lot.
Make it private, but do not have your actual name.
Yeah, well, that, yeah.
So...
But see, mine's so public.
My Facebook one's currently Jarek, so...
Jarek. So you're Jarek then?
I'm Jarek.
All right, Leighton's going out the window. You're Jarek. I'm going to
Jarek.
remember that. Oh,
Jarek.
remember this, right?
I'm Jarek.
Where the hell did you get that name from?
Well, it was a toss-up between Jarek and Jathu. I will tell you the backstory.
I like Jathu more.
Yeah, Jarek's kind of on the nose.
On the nose. What's the story? Go on. There's no story?
There is a story.
Oh, there is a story.
So, it's pretty fucked.
No. Maybe not.
No.
Okay,
it is what it isn't. Like,
yeah.
So, do you remember when before Meta was like, we're gonna get rid of they still have AI bots patrolling, but nowhere near as harshly as they were before.
Yeah.
So, you guys follow me on Instagram. I share a lot of
Controversial stuff.
memes.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
Just good memes.
memes.
Yeah, good stuff.
But
yeah, funny
I
stuff.
never would say I'd take it too far.
Yeah.
And I
Like the
shared
Queen doing a
this-
backflip off of,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah.
But I shared this one. I shared it on my Instagram, and it was actually one of a small. It was a small plastic penis, but like held with a tweezer, right? But it was like this big. Right?
Yeah.
Actually got shared. It was all good. Some point later on in the year, I sent that same meme to two mates in a group chat, and I sent it when came back to my phone, and it was like, your profile is under review, and I was like, your Facebook profile, and I was like,
Were they in England at all? Those two?
No,
guys?
no,
Okay,
they're both here.
They're here. Interesting.
and they definitely didn't report me because like it was like instantaneous when I sent
And
it.
it's just a picture of a small penis, anyway.
It was
Yeah,
fake. It was fake, and it was small, and it was just
toy
like you
thing.
can't see anything, just like fingers, tweezer, little
A
fake
meme.
penis. Maybe even if it was real, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got back and it was like, your account is banned, and I was like,
Right, banned.
yeah. So I was like, why? Child porn. They classified it. The AI Meta classified it as child porn.
But is that through Messenger, or was it on a news feed that you shared it?
No, it was in Messenger.
It was in Messenger.
I sent it in a Messenger chat to two other mates.
and then they fucking went through it and were like, "You're
Straight
a
away.
kitty fella, bye."
Yeah, and I was like, okay. I was like,
Wow.
I'm going to challenge this because what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
it's
if
a-
any of us looked at it, you'd look at it and be like, okay, that's clearly not.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing. There's no child there. I've never, obviously gone there at all.
Yeah, of
just
course.
clearing my name. Just clearing my name. But
Great episode. This is a
Zoomed
very
in
good
on you,
episode.
Huh?
Say it again. It's zoomed in on you.
Yeah, no, we zoomed up on you.
Alright.
Say it loud and proud. Like, you do not
I do not
affiliate
myself
with anything of that.
example. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Anyway, so I came back to it and I was like, what the fuck? So I challenged it, and it was like, it didn't go to a person. It just went to AI again. So it was like, nope, this is definitely child porn. Second strike, that's 100%.
Really?
So I was like, what the hell? So I messaged a mate who's in IT, works in IT, and I was like,
Yeah.
what can we do?
Yeah.
And we tried everything, nothing worked. Cool. I'll just accept it as what it is. So I made another. I didn't have it for ages. Like I said, the main thing I missed was the messenger and events. Like it was that's one thing Instagram needs to implement is events. Like I know they tried to, but like actually implement it.
Yeah. And it didn't work.
I would pretty much have no need for Facebook after that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I tried to make another account with my first name, my middle name, and no pictures that were on the old account, but still had my face in it. And after about a week or two,
Yeah, it scanned it,
connected
got
the
it.
dots.
Yep.
So I was like, okay. So I waited a long time, and I made this new account with Jarek, and it doesn't have my face, and you know, like I didn't do anything wrong. So it's kind of annoyed me that, you know, if I did something wrong, fair enough. But I literally shared a meme.
Yeah.
Which was
It happens
not-
on Tinder as well. I got banned off Tinder.
Yeah.
And
Probably for the best.
yeah.
That place is cursed, man.
Yeah, it's cursed, but I got banned off Tinder because I uploaded a meme of a guy standing on the sides of here, and it says, "Employer, what are your skills?" And he's like balancing on an office chair, and it just said, "It's just that's it." And I got banned for that. I got my first
Why?
warning from that because it's memes, it's just memes. And then I uploaded
Was it
another
because
one.
it's not you?
Then I uploaded another one. It's not appropriate for this. Like, it wasn't bad.
You know
It
what's
was funny, but
what's funny?
someone didn't find it funny.
After getting out of my relationship earlier this year, I downloaded the apps, and I think they're shit, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really like them, but
Yeah, neither.
but I went to try logging into Hinge. Keep in mind, I hadn't used it for like 2 or 3 years, and it was like, your old profile is banned on Hinge, and I was like, I never even used this thing. I probably went on one date off it. It was fine. Like the date wasn't good or bad. It was fine.
Yeah.
And I barely ever used Hinge, and I come back to it and it's been reported. I was like, why?
Yeah. And then once it's gone, it's gone. Like, I've tried to make... I got a new SIM card, made a new Facebook account, made a new Instagram account, and made a new email as well.
Just for Tinder.
And then made a new Tinder account. And then I uploaded photos that look like me, but they weren't exact. Like, they were me, but in different, angles and shit. Still got banned. I was like, not doing this again. I spent $30 trying to get a Tinder account.
I think that's your sign. $30.
Oh,
Right, because you do the
Yeah, whatever it was. Maybe 2015. I don't know. I spent
more than zero, and that's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the problem.
That's the problem. Is I wasted money on this trying to find
Yeah.
love. What a joke.
Love will find you, man.
Hopefully.
Find love on Tinder is the joke.
Yeah. In saying that, did you guys meet on Tinder?
Oh, there we go. We got an
I was
example.
going to say, in saying that, my sister and her boyfriend have been together like 4 years, and they met on Tinder. So it does work, but I feel like most of the people on Tinder are not on there
See,
for that reason.
I like being out and about.
Yes.
Meeting someone in
Yeah,
person,
yeah.
conversation, actually real
Spitting
life.
in their mouth in person.
Yeah.
100%.
But it's also like some people. What gigs are you going?
Definitely metal gigs.
That's it.
Yeah, I've gone to a club where people wee on you.
We on you.
It's a
Oh,
direct
shit.
quote from the Mighty Boosh.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, dude, I haven't watched that so long.
So good. So good.
But
Yes.
it's meeting people out and about is the way to do
I also
it,
find
right?
it much easier. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like, personally, I do not take a good photo.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I look better in person.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Personally,
yeah.
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
And I've had that told to me. So,
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, like some people are like, oh, like your photos or whatever, like you look
Yeah.
better in person. I'm
Yeah.
like, cool. thank
I've
you.
never had someone tell me, but I've always just been like, I'm not photogenic.
I'm not. I don't
shit.
think I'm
right?
photogenic. I got a broken nose, band like
Yeah.
it looks worse
Yeah,
in
little
photos.
things
It looks
like-
worse in photos.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like I don't know. For me, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, and I my personality is probably my strongest selling point.
Yeah.
Right? And you cannot get that across online.
Yeah.
On
That's
Tinder.
it, yeah.
On Tinder.
I agree though, because if you message someone, how do you get it? You try and portray a message, but it's not the same
I
as
always
seeing
send
or
the
hearing
same
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Anytime I match with anyone on any dating
Yeah, what do you
app,
say?
it's the Step Brothers when he's like, "Hello, Miss Lady." Every time.
Every time.
Because it's a good filter. Because if they're like, "This is hilarious," like, "This is funny," let's go.
Yeah.
Then it's good. If they're like,
Who are you?
I'm
Right.
like, well, we're probably not gonna work.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not
if you don't
gonna
like
happen.
Step Brothers, probably not gonna.
Yeah,
We
Can't
did
do it.
just pick up Step Brothers from the op shop.
Oof.
DVD.
Very good. Did you get
Nice.
the extended uncut edition?
I think we did. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
way to watch that movie. Because else you
Yeah.
miss the scene where they're banging and they come through the door. And,
Yeah.
You know the one where he's like,
No, I don't think I haven't seen that film in
"What
forever.
do you mean? That's at least
Yeah.
once. That's at least once a year rewatch. At
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
At least me and my sister. That Talladega Nights.
Yeah, Tailgate Nights. So good.
Anchorman.
Fucking the best one though, where it's like, "Shut up, Karen." Whoever's the fucking cougar in the back.
Oh, dude.
yeah, so good.
I just Absolutely, dude. Comedies, 2000 comedies, just peak.
Yeah.
Peak.
Yeah, they were
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Like,
Got
I know
to
it's
that again.
I know it's stupid, but Nacho Libre.
Oh yeah, I
love
haven't seen
movie.
that in forever. as
These
well.
are me and my sister. We just always rewatch these.
Yeah.
movies.
I was always on the fence with Naturally.
I love it. I'm a big Jack Black guy, and he gets to be really Jack Black in that movie. So,
So we're running out of time.
yep.
Um,
The time we're wrapping up, yeah.
so
It's been an hour and
Oh, it's
39
not-
minutes.
has it really?
Yeah.
Damn, time flies.
Yeah, it does.
Almost doing
time
2
flies when you're
hours.
having fun, man.
Yeah. All right. 5 tips and tricks to new producers and new DJs.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So 10 tips, or 3 and 3, or I don't know.
I'm gonna do as many as I
Yeah,
can.
they
So-
yeah, you teach people. Why not?
for both of them, I think this is one for both of them, is put in effort.
Yeah.
Right? Like I said before, like I treated it, especially with production, actually care. You know, like people half-ass things. You don't get anywhere half-assing anything. I think that's with anything in life. Put some effort into
Hard
it.
yards.
I know so many people that pick up production, they like do a few things, they give it up. If you're gonna get into it, it's not cheap. It's not a cheap hobby. It's not like you and don't do it for the wrong. Number 2, with both, do not get into it for the wrong reasons.
To make money.
Yeah, I really dislike the notion of getting into the industry to get, fame. I kind of get that, but like the money side of things, there's not much money in the music industry. Until you really make it, there's not much money. So don't get into it thinking you're making money.
But it's, or you do what I do as well. Like if you do what I do,
Correct.
you play
Correct.
6-hour sets.
Sorry, I'm speaking
But
more specifically for.
I agree though
as
as well.
an artist. As
Yeah.
an artist, you're more of like you play it. You play it for a job.
No, but the thing is, like, I play it because I like making people smile,
Yeah.
dance, bringing people together,
Yeah.
emotions,
Yeah.
feelings, memories, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's the reason why I kept doing it.
Yeah.
But it is a job.
It's more of a job for you. But see,
Yeah.
so I've tried to do engagements and
Yeah.
I do not find the passion enjoying it because I'm playing stuff that I don't really want to play.
Exactly. yeah.
And I enjoy playing music, like I said before, that I've dug and I've found, and like you don't do that at those gigs. You play stuff that everyone knows.
Exactly.
So, for me, I love the crowd reaction of, hey, this new song or this new double, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Playing my own tunes is so sick. It's like that for me is so cool. Playing my own tunes and getting a good reception is always amazing. So yeah, I just don't get into it for the wrong reasons. You don't last. Those are the people that don't last long. The only
That's
people
it.
that kind of like, I won't name names. There's some big artists obviously who are ghost produced and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they've sunk tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars into it. So if you you have to have the money to make the money there. So it's,
Yep.
for most people like us, it's don't get into it for the wrong reasons. Number 4, I'd say like just enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
On both sides, just enjoy the journey. You're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have good days, especially with production. But even there's always a learning curve. The learning curve is less steep in DJing. It is, but definitely just enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Enjoy the journey. Learn. Accept that the shit days are shit. But like, I guarantee you'll come back in a day or two, and the things that you were stuck on or were trivial to you are going to be easier. So it's the same in production and DJing again. What's my last bit of advice? Honestly, just have fun. Just have fun. At the end of the day, music is an art form. Don't take yourself too seriously. Take, if you want to have a serious career, sure, like go for it. Maybe a little bit of extra advice, like do the social media early. I am not good with like uploading constantly and doing the social media stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
just
slog,
not.
Yeah.
I do miss the fact that 10 years ago, people like Badclat, Tramper, I didn't even know what they looked like. Honestly, they had sick music, and I freaking went and listened to them because I had sick music. You can't do that nowadays, and you just have to embrace it. The earlier anyone embraces that fact, the better off you'll be. I'm learning to do that. I'm doing my best with it, and I'm older. It's easier to meld younger minds. So when you're 18, 19, you're getting into the industry, take the leap, try doing their social media stuff. Even if it gets no plays and no traction, just keep at it. Keep sticking with it. The algorithms love constant posting. So, but yeah, just have fun with it at the end of the day. So
No, it's good.
probably the most advice I can give. So
No, excellent advice. Really good advice.
yeah.
So, cheers so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me, man. It was a
This
blast.
has been good. I didn't even realize we were going for an hour and 40 minutes.
That was sick.
I thought we were going for an hour.
It was, lots of,
Hour 43.
Yeah.
lots
I
of
gotta go to
ADHD
Busto.
yeah.
That's I
True.
gotta drive 2.5 hours after this.
Get yourself a nice little coffee.
Yeah, I got coffee in the fridge. Yeah. yeah.
No, hour 41. I misread that.
An hour and 41.
Yeah.
Yeah, hour 42 now. All right, well, thank you so much, lad.
so much for having me, man.
This
It
has
was
been great. And happy birthday once again, Fitzy.
Happy 21st, Fitzy.
Yeah, happy 21st. I hope you enjoy the Freddo cake.
21 and feeling dumb.
Aren't we all, though?
One of the two.
We all drink the Kool-Aid, so
Oh, yeah. Bit of Tylenol.
that's it.
For that super
Do you know what? I
autism.
just have to say something really funny just quickly, right? So that whole Tylenol thing, right?
Yeah.
You know the study came out of Harvard?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's not... Trump didn't just go, oh, no, don't fucking have Panadol. Like, don't have paracetamol, right? It actually came out of the university.
Nah.
And then he just copied it. He just repeated it, being like, they've done the research. It's actually bad for you.
Oh,
And then-
to be honest, I'm sure it is.
But it's just so stupid. Did you see the videos of women going, I think he's full of shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pregnant.
They had like 6
And they,
Tylenol,
yeah, and they're
and
like,
then
I'm
they
gonna have
died?
two Tylenol. I'm gonna have 2 Tylenol. I'm gonna have
There
3
was a chick that
Tylenol.
had like 6 and died. She was pregnant.
We live in a society.
Live in a society.
In a society, and you got
At the
good
end-
people, bad people, dumb people, smart people. And do you remember Tide Pods?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a whole Tide Pod thing. That was like
Yeah.
2017.
Like this
2018.
is let's finish it on this. Can you please Google Tide Pods,
Jesus.
please?
Do you remember the Tide Pod era?
I'm so glad you remember that.
I mean, to be honest.
Yeah,
they
my
do
God.
They do look tasty.
They do look.
That is the sum is the point.
Common sense for kicks in.
Common sense
The
in
common sense.
2025?
Someone told me on the internet to eat dishwashing
Did you
tablets,
say
so I'm gonna
common
do
sense
it.
in 2025? That's
And also,
wild.
Like, where
But
did
look
you
up
go?
Tide Pods, kids eating them.
No.
No.
This is how we get flagged.
I also do not affiliate with the kids eating the Tide Pods.
But that was a real
Second.
thing for a long time.
Look at them. They look delicious.
It's so bad for you. It's chemical.
Look at that.
Those ones.
Yeah, that's the ones
orange
they
sherbet.
ate.
That's orange sherbet.
Yeah, it was the orange.
That's a yin yang candy right
That's
there.
orange sherbet if I've ever seen it.
I just couldn't believe that. Because when I woke up in the morning, I checked my phone, went on my message boards and stuff, and I'm like, is this what we're doing today? Like,
They
I
got the
wasn't
black
a
and
part
white
of it. I
ones.
watched it. I observed it from afar.
So eat that.
Wait, what?
Black and white
That's
ones.
just a black and white photo.
Don't do that. Your guts will hate you for it.
That's literally just a black and white photo.
Yeah.
Oh, so excited.
It's just the black and white photo.
It's like it's a new color variant.
Yeah.
That's
That's
actually
it.
the first Tide Pod.
First one, the 1.0. All right.
It's the beta.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on.
No,
mate.
thanks, that was
We're doing this again. We're definitely doing this again.
More shit talk.
Yeah, that's it. Cheers, guys, as well.
Thanks.
Happy birthday once again. And next week, we have... Let's have a look. So, might as well do the announcement as well. So, next Infra-Red streams have actually got the Industry Link and friends coming on. Michael Caird. So, that's going to be so much fun. We're going to jump around a little bit and try and figure out how we're going to do it. Oh, next week we've got DJ Bully coming on. DJ Bully, he was at your shot. Maybe DJ Bully. I have to look into him. He messaged me, so he's coming on. Yep, I thought you guys knew him. Sorry. Yeah. he's an up and
The
comer.
game Bully, that was sick.
There's a
DJ Bully.
remake.
Yeah, so he's coming on. Oh yeah, it's the older guy. Yep. All right,
Oh,
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, the older.
Oh, the old fella.
Yeah, the old fella. Yeah.
Oh, yes. And
Yeah,
there was a
old school
whole thing
Raven.
with
Was he in the newspaper for that one as well?
yeah. He took the attention away from Shane.
Oh, like the old guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this guy,
yeah.
yeah.
No, they should.
Yeah.
He's in the paper. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
And he chose Bully as his DJ.
Yeah, DJ. Oh, I think it's because when he was younger he got bullied and then he chose music or something. So that's where it would be cool to dive into that of how he expressed himself through
I hope
creativity.
he's a little bit less ADHD and he can actually dive into it.
Yeah,
Rather than just
dude,
conspiracy
this has been a
theories.
great episode. We had cake come
no, it's
through.
been
Like,
sick. It's been
yeah,
sick.
yeah, dude, this is
I'm-
good.
yeah, it's sick.
I'm glad.
I don't know
you
how
came
much
on.
music we got. I think we got about 45.
We go. Yeah, we got a little bit.
At least 5 minutes.
We
Minimum.
can do it again. I'll send you guys a bunch of
And you-
tunes and we can
that's
actually
it.
go over music.
We will actually dive through your music.
We can do that. This was the fun one. We did the music one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right. Cheers, everyone. We will see you next week for another episode of the Infra-Red podcast. So, have fun, stay safe, and all the other things, and catch you.